It's a video I have seen, and it's not from a movie. It's like they got this. The Asians had made a robot. I don't think it's just one of the four they had to hunt down, but it was one video footage. They had one. It looked just like it looked just like the Terminator. You know what I'm saying? When his skin all melted off, the first one, and he was and what he was doing, the Asian lady was sitting down, and then the robot or whatever you want to call it picked up a spoon and dipped the spoon in the bowl and took the lady hair back, just jerked it and just slammed the spoon in her mouth, like, and then they just cut off the video. You know what I'm saying? Like they actually making machines that can like run up. They got like the dog. It can run up to 30 miles per hour.
But
That police dog, yeah, it can run fast. Don't These things can move fast, and then they got another video of where they can dance. They have the robot strippers in Cali. I mean, these robots are really in effect, and like they can move like us, but like super. But go ahead, I just land right there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They bring them just to Memphis, niggas starting to steal them motherfuckers. Hey, big dog.
Yes, sir.
You heard from the Hebrew nigga, bro?
Hey, Smoke.
Nah, yesterday. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, Smoke. Man, listen, Smoke. All the robots that I saw will beat the dog shit out of a human. And I'm talking about one of our muscle men who do ninjutsu and all that shit. Yo, one of these AI robots will beat the dog shit. You ain't gonna beat these AI in no fight. I'm just gonna tell you that now with what I've been seeing.
We have to pull some of that we have to pull some of that Zion shit on their ass then. Hit them bitches with the EMP, my nigga.
But so, then when you try to shoot at them,
hey, but for real, we need to start working on EMP.
Yeah,
we can't have no dog. We can't have no robot dogs running through the hood terrorizing niggas, bro. We can't stand
they got EMP, bro. You gotta know how to use that MEP because you can just block out a whole city with that type of shit. You gotta know how to what waves to what you can't play with that EMT. When you use that EMT,
they already telling you though with these robot dogs, right? Now, one of their firing mechanisms is some shit that'll shoot some chips in you, like little bitty pieces of glass. So when you fuck with it, when it hit you, you will have this shit stuck in you. So not only do if you get away from the robot, then they gonna have a tracking device inside your ass with them little chips, and they gonna come get you anyway.
Listen,
so we gotta.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
Key. Let me tell these niggas something. You are a damn fool if you stand up and try to fight or negotiate any kind of battle with a robot. You know why? I'm gonna show you why you at a disadvantage and why you'll never be able to win. This is why, and I want you to think about this, everybody watching. When the robot hits you, it hurts. But when you hit the robot, it don't feel no pain at all. You still want to fight? You still want to fight?
Right.
You still want to fight. Now, every time you hit me, I don't feel nothing. I don't care how hard you hit me. But when I hit your ass, you going to feel it, buddy. Man, I'm not fighting no nigga like that. I'm not fighting no nigga like that.
Let's take it a step further, though. They have built them where you can't even destroy them using guns. You have to shoot them with a different type of gun, maybe laser or something like that. You know what I'm saying? A post. You can't use these little nines, these little Glock 19.
Who was the nigga that said EMP? Because I'm telling you right now, if there was an AI apocalypse of bots like on iRobot, how they came from under the ground, that's the only thing gonna stop it. You gotta have because they electrically wired, we would need some kind of shit that we can hit that like an EMP boom and it'll stop all they systems and shit. So and bro, that mean Motherfuckers need to get started now building that kind of shit, putting that in our children. Cause in the near future, they gonna be unleashing these bots as police on everybody.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I,
That's
I'm
right.
I'm all for that, bro. I'm talking about nigga. We need
We,
the EMP, the EMP pistols, EMP slingshots, EMP bow and arrows,
See, but the thing
EMP
about that,
cans.
you right.
the thing about
Shit.
that, us brothers, us melanated brothers, got to be real hush mouth on that because we can't be going around talking about we doing this and boycotting. Yeah, EMP. Yeah, we got to be real, this hush mouth, like secretive.
Hey, look, and the
Yeah, you
sad
right.
part about look, and let me say this, Key. The sad part about it is like we humans and they're robots, right? They're not gonna have nobody mourn their death. Like if you kill a robot, it's just a dead robot. If they kill you or you kill, I mean, you got kids and everything that's gonna feel the heartache. So that's gonna be the other issue we gotta deal with when we go against the machine. But y'all go ahead.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
as soon as they come up under force of law, they gonna they gonna treat them just like a dog. You shoot a dog, that's just like killing an officer. You gonna get 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Same thing.
Yo,
So
That's right,
they gonna do
child.
the same thing with the machine. If you
You
touch
know
that
what I was?
That's
motherfucker,
right. So
you
that's
getting
why I
caught.
You
was
know,
telling people off top. I was saying, man, even with this little AI shit, we gotta have laws set in place for us because this shit is unlawful. This shit already you can't hurt it, you can't hit it and hurt it like bro said. So if this shit don't got no laws against it, then how
Hmm.
can we protect ourselves against this shit?
now listen.
yeah, because
Hey, check
I
it
was just
out.
thinking, man, how the hell you gonna explain to a robot you got your status corrected? You a non-citizen national. Man, them motherfuckers ain't trying to hear all that dumb shit. Them motherfuckers
Yo,
sit on one mode, attack.
hey, I want to holler at OG Philly real quick.
Yeah, I'm here, brother. Go ahead.
So Philly, we know we got open topics, but I did have I had some controversial topics that I think will be fire for Friday Fire.
Do your thing, brother. You got the mic. Do your
But
thing.
but but I'm saying like right now I don't want to just take over the shit, so I'm just saying like I'm get in. I'm just letting you know I'm
Yeah,
gonna
take
switch it
over,
up in
bro.
a
Do
minute.
your thing.
Come on, man. You know you the professor.
Hey, no, but look, on Fridays, I don't even be getting deep what I do because a lot of our people is on some shallow shit. I think we can use Fridays to get a little, smoke a little weed, and to instead of being deep, be shallow because it's like
What you
going
think I'm
then.
doing, bro?
See what I'm saying? And I would cut my camera on, but they ain't through with my clone face yet. If I let y'all
Oh
see
wow.
me now, yeah, if I let y'all see me now, you
Yo,
know.
wow.
If I let
Hey,
y'all
look,
see me now, you gonna know I'm a clone, so I gotta wait.
hey, on a deeper level on the clone shit, you actually shed your own skin like a lotus or snake. Listen, every 7 years you a different person. You ain't the same person you was at 21, 28, 35, 40. It changes. You a whole different person. So
Yeah,
I
but
think
I ain't
we
never seen
clone
my
our.
skin shed.
Hey,
I ain't
listen,
never
young
seen my
man.
skin shed though,
All
my
right,
brother.
cool,
I'm
cool,
sorry.
cool. Hold on, man. Don't make mockery on what I'm saying. Just listen right quick.
Okay,
Every
I'm listening.
every seven. All right, cool. Just listen, bro.
Slow down. Go ahead.
Every seven. All right, bro. I got you, bro. I'm real finicky.
Just get to the
Anyway,
point, man.
Hey, don't y'all
all
know
right.
that
If
this
you
nigga?
shut the fuck up. All right, listen.
Hey,
Here's what I'm
don't
saying.
Yeah.
y'all know
Go
that?
I'm
ahead.
Listen,
Drop.
bro.
Let him.
Wait, wait,
Hey,
wait,
just
wait,
hold
wait,
on,
wait,
fucking
wait,
hold
with
on.
wait,
you.
wait,
Hey,
wait,
hey,
wait,
Hey,
wait,
you
I
wait,
know I
wait,
told
was
him
wait,
keep
wait,
fucking
wait.
with
talking.
it,
I said let
Philly.
Hey,
it
hey,
feel it.
hold
I'm
on,
good.
hold on,
Right?
hold on, hold on. Listen, man. When Drop get the mic, fall back, let that nigga finish, cause guess what? He's never long. But if you don't let him finish, he'll go to cussing your ass out, and that's for sure. But I'ma fall back.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
that is facts, though. It's real short-winded. Every 7 years, and you know this by the brain development, you're a different person. That's cloning yourself. You always turn into something else every 7 years. So just think of 7 years ago. Was you a different person? Absolutely. So that's called cloning yourself. But My bad for interrupting the build. I just wanted to add that on the clone situation.
Nigga, how you interrupting and you part of the bill? Nigga,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
No, I'm
want to
just trying
bag
to
you
be
up on
modest,
that, Doc.
man.
I want to
I,
bag
I,
you up on that.
I
What
was
you was
supposed to
saying
be
because,
saying, my bad.
but look, when you got those Kirby vacuum cleaners and you vacuum your mattress, you start picking up all them skin samples and shit inside of there, so you can see it ain't nothing you can see. See, we got to get off what we can actually see all the time, not get into no mythological shit. Talking
but
about
bro,
walking
you
across no
that's it
water,
though,
but
bro.
there's some
Like
it's
what?
some
Yeah,
effects that happen that you can't see, like just straight off
I
type of
heard that
shit. You
before
gotta
too.
understand,
man,
yeah.
listen,
It's just
bro,
like
I
when you
heard that
got a
before.
but
building.
bro, this shit so deep that most of reality is happening in the unseen realm, not what nigga. Our eyes is so limited that we so dumb to judge reality by just everything we see. Bro,
Hmm.
if we went
Too
by
many
every,
distractions.
you feel me, my nigga? Check this out. I'm gonna go this far. If every human was blind and we just went by everything we smell and hear, we'll get more information than when our eyes open, going by what we see, my nigga.
Motherfucking right. We'll
That's how deep this
we'll
shit
be
is.
more in tune. We'll be more in tune with what's really happening if we wasn't seeing extra shit and hearing extra
But
shit. Cause that shit ain't doing nothing
let me
but
show him
manipulating
something.
your energy.
Let me show him
It's
something, Key.
manipulating your energy.
Watch this, right? Go watch Ray Charles with Jamie Foxx, right? Guess what? Watch this, right? A blind person is so in tune, and I ain't saying you should be blind. I don't want none of you to be blind. I'm just showing you how this shit is a paradox, right? You'll look
Yeah.
at a blind man and you'll think you doing better than him. But real talk, the blind man can see more than all of us because he
Mm.
tuned in to a whole nother aspect of reality, man. Guess what I when I watched that Ray documentary, oh, I got a lot of background, somebody shit going crazy. I can't
yeah,
do
you
it.
got to mute up, Chop. That's you, brother. Mute up when you ain't talking, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this and be quiet, right? What I marveled about Ray, right? Ray said he ain't gotta know what time it is looking at a clock because he's listening to the birds in the morning. He know when your dog bark at what time, and you your dog's owner, and you don't even know when your dog barking every day. This man's so intricately in tune with everything going on around him because he don't got his eyes. Because think about it, you see some shit, but think about it, the man that can't see it, he gotta hear it. So his ears work better than yours. So you saw some people in the car taking off and pulling off, but he heard them talking. Your ears wasn't listening that deep because you was too busy looking. So I'm telling you, like, when we say a person is blind, nature is so fire that if you lose your sight, how she gonna even out the ball field? Is she gonna say, well, I'm gonna give you extra hearing abilities, extra smelling abilities, extra touch abilities because you lost your eyes? Because you lost your eyes, right? I'm gonna enhance all this other shit you do got. And that's how nature keep that shit even and balanced.
So you saying it compensate? It's sort of like how, like, if you close your eyes, you barely can walk to your car, but Ray Charles can go out of town. He can go to a whole nother state and walk around. You can't even walk around your house blindfolded, and he can walk around the world. That is crazy. That's deep. Just off his senses, his other
You
senses that
feel
was
me? Think about
hyping.
you see why that shit deep. You caught that shit. See what I'm saying? We said that man is crippled, but that man can walk anywhere without his eyesight. And you got eyes, and you be tripping over shit.
Hmm.
Exactly.
And then look at this though. I wonder, like, a person that's born blind, do they know what a human look like? Or do they just see the aura? Because they see something. It ain't pitch black. They see something.
You know
I
what?
wonder what
Can I
they
say
see
something on
Yeah,
that? I
and
think
what
it
they
all
yeah,
dream.
depends.
You got
Oh
it.
my bad. I
you
think
gotta
it
drop.
all. I think it all depends on how in tune they are with themselves, maybe with their spirit, because you have blind people that can also draw by touching. They'll like touch your face, they'll rub their hand, and they actually draw. I believe it depends on how in tune they in with nature and with themselves and spirituality, all that. Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, man, they can kind of see like a some kind of shadow a little bit if your eyes closed. If you ever seen that red, it's just like that night vision. How they do night vision on the night vision scope shit, it be either red or green or some shit like that. So like when Drop said that aura kind of shit, I kind of felt that a little bit. Cause that's the
Eh,
same with night vision, being
eh,
able to see blind.
Let's go deeper,
That's a good
Key.
point.
What do a blind person, a person born blind, what do they see when they dream?
Mm,
These are speculations. We don't know because, you know,
that's a good
but
question.
what do they dream? Like, I believe it's in your DNA and you just know what it is, but I don't know what they dream. I love to ask a blind man that. Like, what
Yeah,
could they even explain it though? That's
now that's
crazy. I
deep.
mean,
That's
born
deep, my
blind,
brother.
I mean.
That's deep. I ain't gonna even lie. You don't hold on. That's a deep
Yeah, I
question.
think like dreams, man, is we got our different bodies. We got our astral body, our etheric body, and shit like that. So I feel like when we dream, it's a mixture of some of this shit we see plus some of the shit that's
Hey
inside
man.
these other bodies. I think that dream world bring the two bodies together. You know what I mean? And that's
Yo.
why sometimes you can have a dream about somebody who died, but you will be in a place you don't even know where you at. I think that's how all these different
Mm-mm.
realities
Mm-mm.
combine. Like
Watch
you
this,
feel what I'm
Key.
saying?
Key, watch this, my nigga. When my grandma died and I put this on her soul, I put this on my life, bro. When my grandma died, I went to sleep. This might have been like within a week after she died. It was within a week after she died. I went to sleep and I had a dream. I was in my grandma's room and we didn't even say nothing to each other. We stood there and hugged each other for the whole dream. The hug was so real. Let me tell you, it was so real. I felt my grandma's physical body in that dream. And when I woke up, I could still feel it. It faded away, the feeling. Let me tell you something. My grandma visited me before she passed on. And you know why she visited me and not nobody else in the family? Because my portal was open. That's the third eye. I'm telling you, when you open up your third eye, and to a certain degree, you will start getting visits from your dead loved ones. I hugged my grandma. We didn't say nothing at all. That was no words. She gave me a final hug in the spirit. And you know why she was able to do that with me? Because my third eye is open. I'm not asleep when I'm asleep. I'm still awake even when I'm snoring. And she was able to come and summon me. She and nobody else in my family. And now my grandma is a Christian, and all of my Christian family weren't able to receive a visit from her. That's what let me know right there that if you dine with this indoctrination, you are separated from your ancestors. When they tell you that if you don't accept God, you separated from God and all that, really, when you accept the white man God, you separated from your ancestors. You close the portal that connects you to your ancestors. My shit wide open, nigga. Sometime I just call out when ain't nobody around me and the house empty. That's when most folks get scared. That's when I go to playing with the spirits and shit. That's when I go to really fucking with the other side. And listen, I wouldn't advise y'all to do this, but I'm so obsessed with the other side, I even conjure the evil spirits. And I told y'all that. My body is a motherfucking petri dish. And I don't care if it's an evil spirit or a good spirit. If they got something to say to the physical world, I'll let them say it through me. But see, I wouldn't advise everybody to fuck around like that, though. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you on some real shit, bro. Cause when you said opening the third eye, I think the third eye is like the bullseye. So I think when you look through that eye, it help you hit your inner self. Like a lot of people, just like the bullseye, all these different cells I was talking about are different rings around your fireball. If you a fireball, that deepest, most intense one in the middle. That's why these people can put out manipulation, energy manipulation. They can tap into your outside rings, but you got to open your third eye to be able to go deep inside the water. You know what I mean? So you can control them out of rings. That shit was deep what you said, because I had a dream with my grandma. I had a pain in my shoulder after she died. She just came in and I looked over to the right. It scared me. And I said, Mother, because we called my great grandma Mother. She said, shh, like don't know words need to be taught. And she stuck her hand inside my arm. When I woke up, that shit wasn't hurting no more.
You know what's crazy? One thing I remember that's very weird, right? And this make me look at my grandma different, right? When my grandma visited me in my dream state, I was in her bedroom. And guess what? There was no windows and no doors. In my grandma's real bedroom, she got a window and a door, two doors, one leading to the bathroom, one out of her room. But in the dream, right, my grandma had recreated her bedroom, because this is what you got to realize. Geographic locations don't exist on the other side. Geographic locations are something you can just think of and be there. You don't gotta take a bus there or know the way there. When you get out your body, if you can think of the Bahamas, you at the Bahamas.
Yep.
So my thing is, my grandma had created her room in the spiritual realm. Why does she do that? Because in order for your dead loved ones to communicate with you, they got to use a location that's familiar to both of y'all.
Don't they call it
Real,
time travel?
real shit. You got to be able to have a meeting point.
Right, that we
Like,
both know. That we both know
yeah.
about. But
And then that's
here's
why
the
a lot of
crazy,
people get tattoos, man.
but watch this. Here go the
Yeah.
crazy part, right?
That's time
There
traveling,
was
man.
no windows and no doors in my grandma's room. Guess what that meant to me? She was letting me know ain't no way out of here. I don't need a door or a window in this room that I'm making in my mind, because your way out is when you wake up from this dream.
That shit so real, man. Because this physical life is just like Legos. So you think about making a building, then you take the physical shit and you make the building. You feel what I'm saying? But the other side is just what you think. We all say we light beings and all that shit, but I don't think a lot of people really understand what the light is. Like, you feel me? That shit was deep.
And guess what my grandma confirmed to me? My grandma hugged me. And when I woke up, guess what I knew? That my grandma ain't left me, and that the other side is real, and that the other side is just a realm of our mind. You know what they doing right now? They using technology to connect us spiritually. And what that mean is, with the brain computer interface technology in the near future, me and my brother chopping it up can be having a conversation, and he might say, Sanchez, you don't feel me though. And I'll be like, well, let me get in your body for a minute. Let me see what you feeling like. And we'll body swap. And the whole thing about when we say today, man, y'all don't feel me. That's gonna go away. Everybody gonna feel everybody. Everybody gonna be interconnected in the future. You gonna know my heart, I'm gonna know your heart. But it's gonna be with technology. Now, what if I told you we already achieved that without the technology? And that's how my grandma was able to meet up with me in the dream state without even talking and let me know everything I need to know.
Man, that's real shit, because just like what I was trying to show people, man, and I could do a little bit deeper just based off what you just said, because that Wi-Fi symbol is it's just a cutter, it's just a slice of the pie. It's a circle like the ripple effects, like you show when you throw a rock in the water, then the ripples come. That's how your body be. That's why they say a sea of information, or like, you feel what I'm saying? The waters that you can't see type shit, what the ether is. You know what I mean? So if we can grasp that and put that into our reality, we'll be more in tune with ourselves and understand that, man, we already connected with Wi-Fi. We always say, hey, man, we used to have telekinesis and all this type of shit. I think we still got it. We just need to learn how to tap back into the inner self to control the rest of the water.
Now, what
If
you know
somebody
what?
who,
No, you
yeah,
got it. You got it.
no, go ahead, bro.
No, I was just thinking. The root word of telekinesis is tell. So a person that's telekinetic, guess what they doing? They closing their eyes, going into their mind, and shutting the fuck up. Why? Because if you telekinetic, you're waiting on a signal from, think about this. Not only were we was able to communicate with the dead, we was able to communicate with the living. Meaning if you was in a whole nother continent and I was in America, I can communicate with you telekinetically too. Because if I could communicate with the dead telekinetically, it's way more easier to communicate with the living telekinetically. You know I can communicate with the living. Motherfuckers say, how was the ancestors so smart and they didn't have a telephone? Bro, all of the equipment and mechanisms that we got on the exterior outside of us were things that the ancestors mastered on the inside of them. They didn't need a telephone, they was telekinetic. They didn't need a goddamn telescope. You know why? Because they can get out of their body and be flying in the heavens in the stars. Y'all on the earth looking up at the stars with telescopes. Our ancestors will leave the fucking earth and fly among the stars. They'll be up there with the stars out the
That's
body.
right.
So
That's where you get
bro,
the
they look,
wing.
thank you. They will go back. Guess what? They'll look back. They'll say, how did y'all ancestors know all these secrets of the heavens and they didn't have telescopes? Because they had a soul. And the people who rule in the world ain't got no soul. That's why they rely on technology. Everything they doing with technology, we can do without it just because we soul people.
And that's where you get the definition of they sold for riches and wealth. Once you when they say you sold your soul, it's to live heaven on earth, right? But when you return to celestial and come back, you can never leave the realm. So once you stuck in this realm, they want everybody stuck here. This where spirituality come at. Now they got stories, right, of people that was captured and took all across the world. And these ancestors literally made it back home within 24 hours. They're saying they couldn't have took a ship and they couldn't have took a plane. What they literally did was transported their whole body back to where they was taken from. So now when you get this shit, you be like, all right, what you talking about, drop? We got shit like they not technology, they had the mind power to direct wind. You understand me? So I can if you say, "Hey, drop, come through right quick," without saying it, just thinking it, I can
Yeah, yeah,
bewitch
yeah.
and be right where you at,
A
just
drop.
like that.
You
Go
know
ahead.
when you said that they had the mind power to direct wind, See, I don't know if you really believe what you saying. I'm trying to make you clarify that. I'm trying to make you say like you literally believe that they can manipulate weather with their mind, because what I'm asking you, Drop, is that I literally believe that. I ain't even capping with that. I want to know like if you serious with that.
No, I'm dead serious. It almost explained how the pyramids was built. It almost explained a lot of things that technology can't do right now. We try to duplicate stuff and we can't do it. And they be like, how? It's because we was in tune with nature. So when you in tune with nature, there's things you can do without technology. Now what they're doing is using technology to manipulate nature. So it got us on a backwards plan. I believe for the last maybe 1,000 years. But I believe before that, no, we ain't need no boats. Boats for what?
Yeah.
We ain't need none of that. I
Because
think when we you got it.
it's crazy because people who said that they lucid dream, they said, man, when I start lucid dreaming, I can control the whole world in my dream. And I'm telling you that what Drop said, our ancestors were lucid dreaming in this reality. So they was controlling it with their mind, like how you would do in one of your dreams. This world became, once they woke up to the fact that they was a soul sleep, they started to manipulate this reality like Neo did when he woke up in the Matrix. So when people be like they was doing a rain dance and making it rain, when Drop said, you know, they was manipulating the weather and shit like that, that's called mind over matter. That mean that in the mental realm, if you get this so powerful in the realm of the mind, you'll start to manipulate the physical realm like you God, like a lucid dreamer that's
Hey,
saying, yo,
bro.
I real talk.
Hey, I feel like, man, that we manipulate the weather unconsciously. I feel like the sky just be a collective consciousness of
As
all our
above, so
minds.
below, brother. You
As
cooking
above,
now.
so
You
below. You
cooking.
know what I
Yep.
mean? So if we knew how to push our consciousness to the center point to be able to push out, it's just like when you swim in the water, you do strokes, but you come from the inside, then get to the outside.
Outside.
Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yep. And that's how, if I pull up that Taurus field shit right now, you'll see the energy flowing from the inside out. It's never from the outside in. Because at the core is where the source of all the energy coming from. It can never be from the outside in. This shit is always from the inside out. But Key Norfolk, to what you saying, they got the whole world programmed on some outside in shit when it should be inside out shit.
I'm glad you said that, because that's where I got this RBG shit. That's how they make a computer. It's a backwards program. But when you said what you said the other night, I didn't even actually realize that they had some niggas running around here calling themselves RBG. That shit just backwards. Because it put your red chakra in front of your blue chakra and then your green chakra. That's a mixed up person, like a Rubik's Cube. You understand what I'm saying? We supposed to be in line, purple, blue, green. You got to start from your mind. That's your inside, the non-physical. The root chakra, the most physical shit. Because that's where you create a baby from. You feel what I'm saying, bro?
Hey, let me say this too, man. Red, black, and green. Those are Christmas colors. And see, the red, white, and green is the Italians. But the red, black, and green is the blacks. See, these two groups represent this Saturnalia Babylonian culture, but one coming from the white folks, one coming from the black folks. Marcus Garvey was a black Jesuit. So he literally created red, black, and green in response to red, white, and green, because he was saying, look, us black folks can partake in Celtic culture too, and Catholicism too, with his sellout ass. Now tell me that ain't no deep shit. You ain't never think of it like that. You know what the red, white, and green is? Who flag that is? I'm finna screen share. Y'all, I'm finna
You
give
said
y'all
red, white. You said red, white, and
red,
green.
white, and green flag. Who flag that is, Smoke?
That's Puerto Rico, ain't it?
Them the Italians.
There you go.
Puerto Rico flag
I'm
red,
about.
green, and
Hey, share
He
this
finna
with them.
show you some shit.
Share
How
my
the
shit.
Italians got that white strip in the middle, but they like the lower class so-called white people, and then we got the black
Black
strip in the
strip in the
middle.
middle. Yes.
Yeah, bro.
You
Go
feeling
ahead, that
me?
nigga going
You,
deep. Yeah, I
yes.
feel you, bro. I'm already with you.
See, that's what I'm telling y'all. Man,
You're sharing on both sides, brother. I got you.
man, Key Norfolk just said exactly what I'm saying, bro. Hey, Smoke, tell me that out of all these niggas you debating, that the red, black, and green groups ain't trying to assimilate the most, but screaming black power the most. I'm gonna see if you really woke. Nigga, this RBG shit was what Steve Coakley was calling out. Don't you know Marcus Garvey said that the green was for St. Patrick and the Irish, and that the black was for black people, nigga? And that, man, watch this. You can go look this shit up. Marcus Garvey was an integrationist and a Jesuit, but folks be using him for black power and separatism, and he was never for separatism. He was all about black folks becoming Catholics. See, man, look, this shit's so deep, bro. Who wanna really have this debate and conversation?
Hey,
Hey,
bro. Hey,
OG
bro.
Philly, give
This
me.
shit even work with the red, white, and blue. With we can flip that shit to the red, white, and blue. The red, white, and blue. That blue is that police system. Then that red shit is how animalistic we are. So deep off into that pig mentality. And then they got that white strip on that flag too. See, all these colors carry energy. So when a person show you they state flag and all that, it's a value to colors, numbers, and all that kind of shit. This is why some people say they watch auras. Some people say they do numerology. Bro, we gotta understand all this shit and not just classify or praise one aspect of it. This is what the people know who y'all calling witches and all that type shit. This is true, the true knowing of self. And my bad, bro.
Nah, man, Marcus Garvey was an enemy to foundational black Americans, man. Look at what the green stand for. The
yeah,
Irish War. Look at this. The Marcus Garvey, the green in the RBG flag is for the Irish War of Independence, Anglo-Saxons, Irish people. And these RBG people today, they wear this flag and talk about black power and try to make it like black separatism when most of these niggas is working with the powers that be. They connected the Jews in the music industry. They Prince Hall niggas. They are Boule niggas, Freemason niggas who on the low, like Garvey, is really there a fucking buffer class in between the grassroots movements and the Jesuits and the Vatican. In other words, a nigga like Steve Coakley could never go toe-to-toe with a Vatican priest or a Jesuit priest because he'll spend his whole life arguing against other black men who are fucking Boule Prince Hall talking about Steve Coakley as a conspiracy theorist and trying to discredit him. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, think about this, right? In this war, you supposed to have woke niggas like Bro Sanchez and Steve Coakley, woke niggas like Dane Calloway, right? Putting our foots on the necks of these niggas who rocking this RBG shit and this pan shit. Now, I probably shouldn't have put Dane Calloway in that because even though I fuck with him, I'm still can't just say I know 100% he ain't motherfucking got a handler. My bad for being so blunt, my nigga. I'm
Hey,
just
I'm
saying.
with you on that shit, bro. Because you know what I think it is? I think he just all for self. And then when he become more for the people, he gonna really shine. He gonna really take off. You know what I mean? I think he just about him and his family kind of shit. You know, it's like when you come from the South, and I ain't trying to make it no South shit, but I just feel like the slavery shit and all that just kind of make you just care about black people in general rather than being separated from the starting point. And then, like, you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but I know what you talk, man. You know we here. Hey, I need everybody on my side right now to hit the like button if y'all want me to drop the link. Philly OG, can you drop the link in the private chat back here on the StreamYard thing where I'm typing the R's at back here?
I got you, my brother.
And then I'm gonna copy it and get. Yeah, y'all gotta get my likes at least to 250, man. Come on, man. Come on and share the video, man. We about to. Come on now. The weekend, baby. Let's get it in.
Yeah, then niggas going in, you know, this the shit you need to learn. Like, you don't need to be learning like certain shit or whatever. This the type of shit you need to learn because this covering all bases, you know what I mean? So shout out to you, man, with the deep programming techniques and shit like that, man, because you really not just saying I'm finna teach gematria today or I'm finna teach numerology today. You teaching syncretism, which syncs all together to the center. So salute to you, bro.
Salutes to you. Appreciate that, man. You know, my thing be what I'm gonna do, man. Big Dog Philly gave me the link. I pinned it on my side. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. If you smoke, and this is just some way off the topic shit. If you smoke, get you a Zippo lighter. You probably forgot about Zippos, didn't you? Uh-huh. Yo, man, I was like, yo, I be ordering all these Bics and shit. You know, the Zippo lighter is so reliable that if the world ended right now, the motherfuckers with Zippo lighters gonna still be getting fire. Y'all Bics gonna run out of fluid. You gonna have to throw them away. I'm gonna be able to open this Zippo up and still get. Hey man, listen, I'm finna start collecting Zippo lighters on some survival shit. I'm already collecting other bullshit. But anyway, I'm just fucking with y'all, man. I don't know what happened to your boy. I was like, you know what? The ancestors told me, nigga, you need to get you some Zippos. I don't know why. And fuck that. If you got a Zippo lighter, yes, drop a 1, goddammit. Yes. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Somebody said possible sponsor. No, nigga, I'm not getting no money from Zippo. But check this out, right? The link is
man,
pinned.
niggas say any goddamn thing. Man, he talking about the essence of just having a Zippo lighter, man. You fill your shit back up, like kind of shit, man. You know.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Yeah, bro.
man.
My bad.
I had a Zippo revelation round this bitch.
Hey, that's some South shit though.
Yeah, ain't it though?
Yeah,
I swear
my grandpa
Zippos
put
is
me on this
big.
shit.
I swear granddad and them got Zippos and shit if they smoking. In the South. That's what made me think of that shit, Keith. But guess what, man? On some other shit though, speaking of the South, like that Alabama brawl shit is some regular shit. And you know, I went live and I ain't gonna lie, I was in my feelings because I was like, all these up north folks is riding this wave, man. But they be talking shit about South niggas. And I'ma prove it and I'ma trigger these niggas to the true feelings to come out. And it didn't take me long, right? Niggas said, man, put some shoes on and get off the plantation. I wish Big Dog Philly was there to check the Philly niggas. He's the OG. And if they would have disrespected the OG, guess what I would have said? See, that's why niggas in the South is better than y'all, cause we don't disrespect our OGs, nigga.
That's right. That's
Nigga,
right.
I'm a nigga from Alabama that's respecting a Philly OG. So if you got niggas from Philly not respecting their OGs, that just show you right there about the South versus the North, right there.
Hey, this is what I was saying. It's not about when we in the South. It ain't about us being from the South. It's about who we are from the South. We don't categorize. So that's how we'll be able to even respect OG. This is how he carry himself. Like the type of shit that a nigga agree with, type shit as far as what a man is. Cause down south, like you was saying, man, a lot of that playing shit, like how people be doing, bro. No men play with each other like that. Like how niggas play with each other type shit. You know what I mean? So they just show me the character. And you know, I fuck with the OG, man. I respect them as a man. You understand what I'm saying? We laugh and all that type shit, but it's a lot of games that men play with each other that's really breaking down walls and barriers. That shit don't fly in the South. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
You know, that's a
man,
conversation
I'm
to
gonna have
be
to
had.
disagree.
Hey, yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
got
have
a
to
couple
disagree,
more
man.
people on the panel. Welcome, K
Go ahead. What you
Gomez and
disagree? What you
Hey,
What's
disagree
hey,
good?
hey,
with?
hey,
What's
OG,
good, OG?
I'm about to bring the squad over this mug, OG. Yeah, I'm gonna
What
keep
you
it.
disagree with?
with you,
For
brother.
sure, man. I disagree with what we done, man. Cause I'm gonna tell you this much. If we fighting in the street right now, bunch of niggas fighting with whatever, and then I run down the street and I still gotta fight a whole group of niggas, I'm still fighting.
But look,
No
this is
matter
what
if
I'm
I
telling
run
you.
down the street,
I
I'm
never
still
said
gonna get beat the
I
fuck
never
up.
said on a personal level with K Gomez. See, I'm just talking about collective consciousness. I'm not saying I don't disagree with you that you would do that. I didn't say what you would do. I was just
But
speaking
hold
in
on.
general.
So Key, let me ask you this: on a mass conscious level, you don't think every nigga was getting beat up when they went back to up
Now
north?
I don't know if every nigga was getting beat up. This is what I'm saying. It's coming from the South. When they come, everybody know this, bro. This ain't no shit I'm just sitting up here saying or making up. Nigga, it's in all the movies. It's in the way America was shaped. Everybody know down south got their ass
So
handed to them.
so
And
hold
then
so hold
hold on.
on.
I'm almost finished. I'm gonna have this conversation with you. It's gonna be real. And I
This
swear to
shit
you.
gonna really get turned.
So then not only do we have to compete with the system itself, because that's why we never conform. So then we also have to compete with our brothers and sisters who left the South, who came back shitting on us with better jobs, new Cadillacs, because they came from Detroit and all that type shit. Ain't no cars and shit being made in the South, bro. So this is what I'm trying to tell niggas, bro. Y'all really don't understand where nigga come from. And it's from
No.
a real genuine, it's from a real genuine place, bro. It's not trying to
Because
separate it and
because
all that. What it's saying is, bro,
But
fall
bro,
back because you don't feel what I'm
Because
saying.
check it out, man. Motherfuckers from the, even though the South is big and small, it's like it can be a big ass city with an NFL football team, Memphis, all these big cities in the South. But what you don't realize, damn near everybody in Memphis know everybody. It's big, small cities. Like, so because of that, you're gonna run into your enemy. So like you're gonna you know the thing. What I'm saying is this shit more closer together in the South. So black people really got to have a self-policing like political system in the South. Whereas where I see on the West Coast and East Coast with black folks, you got black folks that's claiming Latin King in New York. You got white boys enrolling 60s Crip in West Coast. You ain't got no shit like that in the South. If you got a
hold
white boy, and
on.
listen, wait,
I
let me
gotta
show you something.
disagree.
Wait,
All
listen
right,
what I'm
bet, go
saying.
ahead.
If you got a white boy claiming a black set in the South, you better believe that white boy more black than all them black niggas, and I swear I ain't capping. The Wiggers
Right.
in the South, you got a white boy claiming GD with a black set, you better be more scared of him than all of the black niggas.
Yeah, because he's trying to prove himself. He's trying to prove himself. He's trying to be one or a part of something that he's not. I understand that, but you can't say that there is no falsified gang banging and all that in the South because they just came out with a Hoover nigga that is fucking gay as hell, and he out here
You
gay
stupid.
as fuck. You feel me?
What?
I
This
swear to
nigga
God.
K
I swear to
stupid.
God. I swear to God, bro.
Bro, that ain't what a
Go to
nigga saying, bro. Look, this is
Hold
what
on,
I'm
hold on, no,
saying.
hold on, hold on,
No, look, I'm a
hold
nigga
on,
who
hold
really
on. But
know.
let me finish.
Go
Hold on,
ahead.
because I let you finish. Hold
No,
on,
go ahead.
I let y'all finish. Let
No,
me
go
finish,
ahead.
all
You
right.
got it, bro.
Nah,
Go ahead.
let K
Yeah,
finish.
let
You
him
got
finish,
it
K.
next, Keith. Yeah.
Listen, there's a nigga gay as hell. He came from the South. He fucking Hoover. He claiming Hoover kill, crip killer and all types of shit. And Hoovers are from California. That's not from Texas. You know what I'm saying? Cripping is not from
Yeah,
Texas. That's
I
from
can talk.
California too. You know
I
what
can
I'm
talk.
saying? So it's hold on. So it's like it's not only up north. He's also in the south. The only thing I'm saying, I'm not against y'all. I'm not against the point that y'all trying to make. I'm just saying I disagree in the part where you think that because I'm running somewhere, I'm running from the problem when the problem is on my face all the time
Nah, that
anyway.
ain't what nobody's saying though. But look, then with the gang shit, right? It's been gay niggas everywhere all the time. So you could have brought up the point that Atlanta was gay. It's 10 gangs that niggas in who gay in Atlanta. They don't
Facts.
got shit to do with gangs down south, nigga.
Facts.
Gangs down south more authentic because them LA niggas really went
And
down
you
south and
can't
really
say
cranked
that.
Fact.
You
this
Hold
shit
can't
up.
up.
say
Nah,
that.
No,
You
hold up.
can't
But
no,
say
no,
that.
no,
yes
no,
I
no, 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 no.
can. Yeah, they
Hey,
did.
big dog, you gotta let Key go now because look, this a five spar right here between you two niggas, and I fuck with both of y'all. But yeah, let's go ahead.
Yeah, man. You know, niggas down south, niggas really left LA and came there and set them sets up. It ain't like niggas just said, oh, we want to be Crip today and all this type shit. This shit got history with somebody coming from those hoods going down there setting that shit up, bro. I'm a nigga who know. And I ain't even in them gangs, but I'm telling you because I know people who is. I done slept with them in the same room and all this kind of shit. So I know what I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, it shouldn't be taken as, oh, if I'm up north, I'm weaker. That shit right there just brought out the separation. Well, how niggas separate themselves with
But
niggas
that's what
from
I'm
the south.
saying.
So
That's
don't
what I'm
come
saying.
tell me my
So
grandma
I'm
from
not.
down south. So why you so
No,
separated
hold
from a
on.
nigga who down south? You the one bringing up the separatism. All we
I'm not
saying is
separate.
niggas from the
I'm not.
south
Hold on.
go harder than niggas.
No, okay. So that's what I'm saying. That's where the separation goes. Because nigga, we
No,
go
it's
harder
not.
too,
That's a trigger word that you don't want to hear, that you don't like. So that's what we bringing out. This the problem that
bro.
we showing, so we can get
Ain't no
past
way.
it.
Ain't no way. Ain't no
It's
way.
not no against you,
Ain't
bro.
no
You know what I'm
way.
saying?
Ain't no
Bro,
way. Ain't no way in
this is
hell you gonna
underlying
tell me.
hate.
Hold on.
It's
Hold on.
underlying
Hold on.
hate.
Let me answer. Let me answer. Ain't no way. Ain't no way in hell you gonna tell me. Ain't no way you gonna tell me that down south, nigga, go harder than up north when there is a bunch of niggas that went up north and fought for their life too, bro.
Oh,
I'm
for
just
what?
saying.
Up north, bro. Niggas went up north and got jobs, bro, and started doing
All
the
right then. So whatever you learn.
rooms and
Okay, so
shit.
whatever you learn about Malcolm X and all these niggas, don't
Yeah,
say any.
Malcolm X
Don't
was
back
one
it
of
up
them
then.
niggas. Malcolm X
Okay,
didn't change
so
his.
then don't
Wait a minute, bro.
back up.
Wait a
Then
minute,
don't
bro,
back
because
up
you
Malcolm
speaking
X,
on
nigga.
something that I don't think you really know about. Malcolm X was in all that shit. Malcolm X was doing all that up north shit. He was wearing a suit every day, shaving, all this kind of
That
shit, bro.
nigga was a
No, no,
gangster
no.
before he
Yo,
was that, bro.
hey,
Stop playing, bro.
let me get the mic. I'm finna kick some shit, right? Are y'all ready for this red pill? Watch this shit, nigga. Before 1975, 1970, I can look it up. I'm gonna look it up in a minute. Hispanics were called Afro-Mexicans. Now watch how crazy this is, right? Basically, the colonialists in America see black people Hispanic people, Latina people, all these people as the same. And not only that, they see Indian people as the same as us. So when you start saying to yourself, the colonialists saw Indian people, Middle Eastern people, South American people, all them as one group of people. And it was just this little group of people called pilgrims or Jews who was excluded from all of those groups I just said. Boy, they was outnumbered. Guess what they did? They divided and conquered. They separated us by renaming our lands, creating false boundaries, and saying, nope, you're a South American, he's a North American. You're a Southern Alabama, Southern Southeast nigga, he's a North nigga, they wear Timberland boots, you wear Jabot jeans. Over here on the West Coast, this nigga wear Chuck Taylors. This white man separated all of us by how you dress and little dialect slang and yo versus Mark versus whoa there. And it's called social engineering. Let me explain something to you, man. This gonna fuck y'all up, right? When you go to Africa, when you go to different parts of Africa, you get completely different languages. When you go to different parts of America, you get the same language in different dialects. That don't give y'all a type moment. So if you don't get the what I'm telling you right now, right? What I'm telling you is this right here, man. When they read in the Bible about they knock down the Tower of Babel so they can be different tongues and not understanding one another. When these colonialists first came in contact with us, we was one people. And then they gave us different tongues and dialects. And they made the up north nigga. They created the West Coast nigga. They created the down south nigga. That's through urban culture, through TV, through social engineering. But when they came over here, you didn't have the down south nigga, whoa there. You didn't have the East Coast nigga, yo. You didn't have the West Coast nigga with your mark ass, right? You just had a group of people that they call the Nagas. And they was all of us. In other words, the people on this land that we calling black, Mexican, Hispanic, Latina, and all that, we didn't call ourselves all them different names at one point. All of us partake into one Mesoamerican culture that united all of us as one group before the colonialists came. And now they got the black gangs killing up the Hispanic gangs and vice versa on the West Coast. They got the black folks beefing with the Hispanics. They got the goddamn, all of these groups that I told you that was one, they got them killing each other, nigga, Crip versus Blood. And especially, why you think in prison, they give you the prison politics to where y'all got to separate to y'all groups? Because they want that to bleed into the regular society to keep us all divided. These folks know what the fuck they doing. They know what they doing. If all of us was to unite like we was when they first came over here, man, ain't no way you can goddamn stop us, and we the ones the most oppressed.
Hey, real quick,
That's
everybody.
some true shit.
Maximilian, what's good? You got the mic, Maximilian. Welcome to the platform.
What's good? What's good? You know, I'm not really prepared to. I was here in the private chat. I was texting about the tsunami thing. I think it's coming up on September 23. There's loads of predictive programming. If you remember the 2015 and 17 eclipse, remember out on YouTube, you know, it was all about, you know, the world ending and everything. But I think it's really, remember the predictive programming videos on this number 239. I think it's all about this year, and it's some Jewish holy day. This September 23, a Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur. So that's loads of evidence. I have all my notes here. I'm not really prepared now. I was just into some bread and circus, some football, some soccer here. I'll never be a Freemason, bro. You know it. I emailed you since 2016, 17. I've worked in construction, landscaping for the past. Like I've begun to go back into society somewhat again, just really to sustain myself, to maintain my family's respect and everything. But it's coming up. I'm sure that I've speculated maybe in 15 to 20 different dates over the years, and I'm totally shadow banned. But
Buzzkill.
so it's coming up for sure. Good to hear you drop too. Long time, but that's all. I'll just listen in. Thanks for letting me speak, but we'll need to speak about it as we go.
Hey, no problem, big guy. Hey,
Much love, brother. Much love,
yeah.
brother.
Hey, bro, let me tap in and let Juice get the mic real quick, and then we're going to give it back to you. What's good, Juice? Because I'm going to rotate a couple people on the panel so we can get more people in. You got the mic, Juice. What's good?
Hey, look, Philly. I wanted Max to ask Juice a question while he get his mic together, but Max was in a deep thought, but he was going all around the place with it. Hey, Max, why don't you ask the panel a question right quick, man, and get us on something deep, man?
Okay. What I need to ask? Let me think. So the flood. Let's build on the flood. It's been there once. They said it was to clean the earth from all this satanic shit. That was worse than it is now. I don't know, but I think they'll just catapult everything from there. They'll introduce the Antichrist and fulfill the prophecy that they cherry pick the Bible and everything. But there's so much truth in Revelation and everything. But build on the flood. Let's build on the flood. If we need to go in on this, we don't have much time. But I was just watching some soccer, man. I was just like on offer, so I've not looked at my notes for a couple of yeah. So I'm not really structured right now, but you can go watch so it's all about the numbers 239 923 932, these combinations. If you watch The Simpsons season 9 episode 23, season 23 episode 9, there was some connection to May 13th of this year, which is it's all about gematria, of course. And there was a connection to the number 130, but it doesn't make sense to just I shouldn't obtain the precious time we have on this stream right now. So I just want people to build. If you sense anything, that's just anything, and if we need to speak about something, we'll just return at an appropriate time. But I want to roll up for myself here and listen in.
Bro, let me ask you this. The flood that you was talking about, because I'm not aware. I haven't looked into it or nothing. If anybody can explain me how we gonna have a flood in September or something like that.
Remember all the movies The Day After Tomorrow, all of these catastrophic movies. That's often
Okay.
there's a flood involved. So
Oh, so you think that the prediction the movies we're talking about like this September,
yeah, I think it's what's
the
gonna.
2020.
To be honest, I think it's what's gonna fuck you up the realist in the United States. The chances are that's also gonna come. The West Coast is also gonna be flooded, and it has been flooded within the last 300 years or something. from Hawaii from another landslide. Like it's engineered this shit. Like, remember this volcano that are the East Coast scenario in the Northern Atlantic that's gonna hit the East Coast is from these Canary Islands off of the northwestern African coast, and this island La Palma. Like it has like a huge ridge or rim
So
that goes, yeah,
so you think this is man-made, or like
for
you
sure,
think it's Earth just okay?
no, for
So
sure.
how can we get to I'm gonna just ask just and it's just a question. How can we get to the conclusion that it's them that is they're gonna do it? You know what I mean? Because I know they can control the weather, so they can definitely make earthquakes and all types of shit. So I'm aware of that. But I'm
Um,
saying like how do we know these? You know what I mean? Like this is gonna be man-made for real. Like you never know, like
well,
if Earth is kind of
Watch
like
this, right? Watch
like
shifting or
this.
something.
let
Watch.
me just say one thing. Like all this submarine shit. Like I did a bit of research on my own back when that was back in 2018. I'm gonna answer you, but this is total relation to this. Like the submarine shit we had lately. Remember, I mean, this theme about like a torpedo missile, like Putin, they're gonna blame it on Russia or China for sure. And like it's perfectly timed with like the Third World War coming up, like in this mainstream sense. Like it's a perfect narrative that they're gonna blame it
Hey,
on Russia or
hey,
China
Matt.
or I don't know North Korea, but
Hey, what's crazy?
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
here.
it's a go ahead, OG.
Nah, bruh wanted it. You can tap in, bruh.
Hey, yeah. What
To
I
me,
was. What I. No. My
go ahead,
bad,
brother.
OG. You got it. I'm sorry.
Now, I was just gonna say to me, it sounds like a bunch of fearmongers. You got it, brother Sanchez.
Yeah.
can I
No.
just back it
No.
up once?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Is it
I'll
okay?
fall back. Let me know when y'all finish. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, thanks.
Hey,
Just
just
let me go 1 minute with
make it
this.
fast, young man, please.
Yeah, for sure. Like this submarine shit, remember the tsunami back in 2004, 5, like the Indian Ocean tsunami, like 300,000 people died. They said it was this subduction, so two plates, one plate going under another, and it created this suddenly this like 1,300 miles ripped open, and the tsunami came there 15 minutes after. Like in this, remember Banda Aceh, there 150,000 people vanished
Man.
within a couple, like within 20 minutes. But I found out that there was an American submarine in the area at the time. It's called USS San Francisco. They made a documentary about this submarine at the time, like around
Bro,
January. The tsunami
why we
was
still
December
talking about the
26th.
submarine or talking about the people that died in the sub?
But no, because no one died. They merely they managed this catastrophic situation. But that's
Hey,
the narrative that
well, let me
somehow
let
they
me let me ask you something, brother. What about the Alabama waterfront brawl? Do you think there was some kind of staging and astrology going on? That's the latest
like.
trend.
Yeah. I saw your video yesterday. I haven't looked into it, but there's so much stage shit. So like, but yeah. Let me just listen
hey,
in,
hold
and
on, Matt.
we don't
Hold
need to
on,
speak
Matt.
about this.
Hold on.
Let me see if my brain wakes up.
Hey,
And
Matt. Hey, Matt. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hey,
pass the mic.
bro.
To pass the mic.
Hold
Go
on,
ahead,
yeah,
Juice.
Matt,
it's
bro.
past. It's past
Hey,
already,
bro.
man.
Hold on, Matt. Gotta pass the mic, bro. We got
It's
you.
past,
Hey,
man. It's
look,
past.
listen, bro. Hey, me, Greedy, and Smoke was big on this channel, right? And reason that it
Somebody's shit going haywire, yo.
Yeah, Mike, drop your mic messing up, brother.
sorry, it's still messing up.
Yeah, brother, you're broadcasting from Scandinavian. Yes, brother.
All right, cool. We're gonna do it like this. Hold on.
You threw the tube.
Is it still
That
doing
nigga,
that
that
shit,
nigga
bro?
sound like he got Magneto behind him.
Yeah, that sounds funny. But listen, all right, cool. If I gotta hit that hard, God damn it. We was can y'all hear me? Cool. If y'all can't, cool. Just let
We
me
can hear
30
you, but it's
seconds.
through the tube.
Yeah, you want a walkie-talkie?
Hey, real quick.
Chad.
Hey, drop.
Hey,
Go out and
listen,
come
man.
back
No,
in.
hold on, bro. No, that's on their end, bro.
Bro got a styrofoam cup of the string.
All right, cool. Cocoa butt. That's on y'all end on the stream part. They can't hear me on the
Did
live
he
part.
just say
But
cocoa
listen,
butt?
hey, but
This nigga said Cocoa Butt.
I'm trying to get this shit out, man.
Oh shit.
Y'all, man, forget
Nah,
what I
go
was gonna
ahead. Go
say.
ahead. Nah, you ain't forget. Go.
All right, all right, all right. No, that ain't me. See, whatever that was worse than me. I don't know what that sound was. Yeah, that's not me, bro.
That's
All
that
right, cool.
tube. That's
Everybody else
TYC.
muted, bro.
Hey, let's mute up TYC. That's where that tube. Yep, the
That
tube.
TYC been muted up.
Starting
It's drop. It's
sabotage.
drop.
Let's
Nah.
let's see if
It,
it's
dropped.
drop.
Yeah,
It
cause
is.
I'm looking
Hey,
at
hold
I'm
up.
looking at the
Hey,
thing.
OG mute.
All right,
Drop
I'm
it
gonna
Hey,
mute.
low.
hey,
I'm
hey,
gonna
hold on.
mute.
Watch
Hold
this.
on.
OG mute drop.
Got
Mute drop.
got
I can help. Hold on.
Well, I
Stay
just
muted
muted
though.
drop.
Stay muted. Make him stay muted
They
though.
made
Yeah. Hey, guess what? That's
That's
coming from
definitely
drop.
him.
That's drop. God damn, drop.
All
Nostalgic
right,
and
well, cool,
James.
man. It ain't me. It's the game, guys. They don't want me to
That
say it.
nigga got an
So
antenna the size of the Eiffel Tower
That
on that
nigga
phone.
got two styrofoam cups, a
Hey,
magnet.
hey, listen, y'all. Hey,
aluminum
y'all. Hey,
foil
hey.
hat.
Sir Drop phone came with a briefcase.
hey, real quick.
Hey,
Hey,
I
real
think
quick,
I'm being
everybody. I
Bodego
wanted
though.
T whatever it is, T to tap the mic because I'm gonna rotate Maximilian and T in. So let T get the mic real quick. Go ahead, unmute T. TYC 843, unmute. Mic check, mic
My
check.
boy sleep.
Yo,
All right, y'all got it. I'm gonna put them
My
out
boy
so
sleep.
somebody else can come back.
Yo, so but
Y'all got it.
about this
Go ahead,
tsunami.
bro. You got it.
Yes, sir. About this tsunami thing, man. I don't know, man. It could be. I sometimes it be sketchy, man. A lot of times I be thinking that it's 99% stage, but then you start looking about some loopholes, and it don't really match up to be staged, like to be staging something super huge. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole tsunami and stuff like that. I know they can do it. I'm not saying they can't. You know, there's always a possibility. But it's like, bro, you got to think about it too. Like Earth is also, you know what I'm saying? She's kind of shifting. You know what I'm saying? She doing what she do. Like you guys got to understand, man. America and a bunch of other countries, they go to forests and wander forests and stuff, big old forests, and they deforestate the whole area. You feel me? So you can't, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't say he's it could be man made at the end of the day, because you know they messing up nature, but nature just doing its course. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna destroy a whole forest, she gonna try to, you know what I mean? She gonna try to build another forest somewhere
Okay.
else. You know what I'm saying? So she can
What
sustain
you
itself,
smoking
man.
on, K?
Salute.
Yeah, can y'all hear what I said?
Yeah, we
My
heard
bad.
you,
Yeah,
brother.
I hear
Shout
you.
out to Hawkeye.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Hawkeye on the panel also. Welcome,
Peace,
Hawkeye.
peace, everyone.
But we heard you, K Gomez. I heard you loud and clear, brother.
Yes, sir. That's all I had to say. I'm mute up.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Salute, Sanchez. I'm glad I could, build with you real quick and everybody on the panel in the chat. I want to
Salutes, bro.
speak as somebody talking about New York and Jersey and up north a little bit, growing up in the 80s and the 90s. I'm 46, and a lot of people be acting like New York didn't pave the way for what y'all are doing right now and with this whole movement. It's just like hip hop.
Here
Because
we
hip hop
go. Here we go.
no, I was yeah. Can I get my shine? Y'all was talking about the
Hey,
South and
bro, I'm
everything.
muted.
We
I'm
got to go.
muted, bro. I'm muted. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
definitely. Now I just want to say we got to talk by facts. Okay, hip hop opened up the doors for brothers to get more boisterous,
But
speak
hold
out
on,
loud.
now can I dialogue with you?
Oh yeah, of course,
Now,
definitely,
if
brother,
I
definitely.
agree with you on that, can I also say at the same time it opened up the door to Satan?
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree. I agree with you.
And
And
that's
like
where
I
that
said, we
Prince
go
Hall
on.
stuff come in at what I be
Oh, I
talking
agree.
about. Yeah. You got it.
I agree that, and me, you know what I'm saying? My roots is Maryland and South Carolina. So I never grew up on some, oh, this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised to look at a light skinned chick like she's more better than a dark skinned chick. So that right there is household and upbringing. But as far as you right, hip hop did open the door for a lot because it's not a perfect world, right? It's the balance. You got your negative and positive. But we can't front. Everything that y'all doing or what we seeing now, brothers been doing this. The Israelites wilding out in the 80s in Jersey, in Manhattan, in the Bronx, Brooklyn, certain parts of Queens. Okay? When I was young, I had to go through metal detectives to go to high school. Y'all don't know that experience. I had to walk through, put my book bag through like you go through the airport. I was doing that in 91. Okay? My man got killed in high school. You can Google that. My people's got killed in high school in Brooklyn. All right, this is the 90s.
Hold
So
up,
when y'all
brother.
are
Are
saying,
you from Philly or Brooklyn, my brother?
no, I'm from Queens.
Oh, okay, salutes, my brother. Go ahead. I was just
Definite,
wondering.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then you have to understand, we have projects up here. Okay, and like I said, remember there was the Million Man March. We had the Day of Atonement. Okay, when the Day of Atonement came, the only people that were standing by black folks like that was Puerto Ricans raising their flags. So when you got a lot of brothers who be talking, you got to be in those situations, know what's going on. We never feared the police. Okay, my mom's fought Italians.
Man, bro,
Okay,
you know what I want to know?
no,
You
yeah,
being from
go on,
Queens, can you tell
yeah,
me where the Nation of Islam stood up for black people in Europe? How old are you being from Queens? Look,
46.
I criticized the Nation of Islam because I was criticizing Muslim brothers in Philly too. I got to
Okay,
go there
now
with y'all tonight. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I don't really subscribe to them, but like I said, I know where the house that Malcolm X lived at. I know where it's at. There used to be a soul food restaurant right around the corner. I saw Farrakhan over there. I never subscribed to the Nation of Islam. When I was young, y'all might not remember. Remember, he said he had the cure for AIDS and he was selling the remedies in Chicago.
Man,
It didn't work.
Magic Johnson's still alive. I don't know how.
Yeah, exactly. So Farrakhan had that. But what I'm saying is we have struggles up here. Down there, y'all have y'all struggles. But when I saw the video now, I took that as, oh, okay, they caught a good down south beating. Brothers wasn't playing. And this is a good to see. But to us to glorize and act like, oh yeah, this is some kind of trophy shit when I've been seeing this all my life. Cause I grew up like this.
Hey,
I can even
on
tell you
some on some
yeah,
hey
go.
listen, bro, on some street shit, I know some niggas beat up two dudes and four hookers. They beat up two meth addicts and flip flops and four broads, bro. And people are celebrating this as like this was some warrior stuff.
Hold up, Joe.
Bro,
Yeah,
I got a question. Bro, I really got a deep question. Were
go on,
there,
Sanchez.
were there black people up north before the Great Migration?
It was certain areas, certain parts of Long Island. All right. Now, we would say like Long Island is segregated, but if you go past the Hamptons, there's a black community, there's a tribe out there, right, in Long Island. So we could
Because
say that. You know what I'm saying?
check it out, Hawkeye. Now we know
Yeah.
that the Dakotas, Chicago named after black Indians, Washington is up north, tri-state. That's black Indians, Washita Indians. So my
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
is, they give us the Great Migration. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of slaves from the South went to the North and became traders. And I'm saying if there were black people already in the North, what was their situation like? Because I know a lot of niggas moved out the South and went up North and got bougie. They didn't even want
yeah.
to
Okay.
connect with the South. Yeah.
Like I'm gonna speak on my family. Like on my mom's side and my pop's side, it's the same, right? So on my mom's side, my family moved to Jamaica, Queens. Okay, over there by South Side. My family, I know about 50 Cent and all of that. He shot at my family out on Instagram. Okay, like 3 years ago. So what I'm saying is, you're right. We did have some people who came up here and got bougie. Everybody got a bougie relative in their family, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? As far as you know what I'm saying, black folks being up here, we've been up here for years. Jersey has some spots now. The key thing is you have to remember during certain times when the factories got closed down, like Jersey had all the factories. They had the mining, they had all of that, the steel, right? They had the steel factories. So when that started to close down, more brothers and sisters left. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? They did gentrification back then was basically the when they started to send jobs away. They were sending jobs away starting in the 60s and the 70s. It didn't really get a big effect until it started hitting certain states where it was a lot of other people from a different nationality who was like, oh, where the jobs is going. And then it started to get out there like, all right, they sending jobs overseas. But they was doing that for us in our communities for a while. Even if you go back in time, what was that when we had the what was the revolution? The when the steamboats came out and they started making factories and all of that.
Hey,
That was
that's what I wanted to ask you,
Blue
brother
collar,
Hawkeye.
Hey,
the blue collar.
Hey, brother
yeah.
Hawkeye,
I want
have
to
you
yeah, I'm
heard
here,
of the
know.
brother.
Mississippi? Have you heard of the Mississippi being wider than it is now, and that it was more water on the region too? Because I see you know a little bit of history.
What I heard about Mississippi and all of that, I heard from my family. Those are our people. Those are the tribes over there. 'Cause a lot of people get it twisted. Like you have a Creole. Creole's the people, right? So people don't know that. So like, look at you have Geechee, right? So you have to look at it. It's certain things. But what I heard about Mississippi, like not too much. What I heard is our people, and then you have people because I'm 46, so when I was in high school, they was calling me the Rev. I always had knowledge. I always was dealing with the 5%ers, this and this and that. Now I didn't subscribe to anybody, but I had the lessons. You know what I'm saying? I didn't join Islam, but I understood it and took it because I looked at it like it was a way of life. You see what I'm saying? I didn't dig into church. I couldn't get into it, right? When I went, my mom's like, "Yo, go to church. You want to go to church?" I came back to her like, "Yo, I can't rock that," because my aunt was with that what's they call that when they jumping around Pentecosta. I couldn't get into that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't know what that is. I'm not
Hey,
rocking with it. I
bro,
don't want to
let,
go to
let, let,
church.
me, let me tell you something, man. I'm finna break
Yeah,
down some shit to y'all that's gonna make me sound like a hippie. But guess what? I am a hippie. Now check this out, right? Nigga,
definitely.
this the type of shit our ancestors was on in these American lands. We was smoking weed, eating shrooms, drinking spirits. We were vegans. We didn't have time to eat no meat because we was so connected with the plants and the mushroom and the fungus life. Man, we weren't messing with them animals trying to hunt them down and kill them and shit. Dude,
You right, bro.
we had
Hey,
so
you
many,
know what, bro?
bro, it's
Them
over.
animals,
Yeah, yeah.
them animals helped us on a physical level. Like we would
Yeah.
use the animals to plant our crops and shit. So we'll tie a tiller on to a goddamn mule and we'll let that bitch drag that motherfucker. We weren't eating that goddamn mule. You
I'm
know what I'm
just saying,
saying?
bro, I tapped into the ancestral spirit of this land. And I'm telling you, coming up as a country boy in Bama, we didn't have universities, nigga. Guess what? We were people that was gone about in nature, consuming the shit we saw. Like, you saw mushrooms, you'll taste a little piece of it. Guess what? Some of our ancestors died just trying to learn about certain plants to the point where over certain generations, we had mastered all the plants. We had mastered,
Right.
we can tell you everything about what to eat and don't eat when you walk through this jungle because why? Dog, we earned this knowledge with life and death. We had ancestors actually
Yeah.
test this shit. We literally live, like how we say we live this shit. Bro, we literally live this shit. You can't
Yeah,
tell
you're
us
right.
about none of this nature shit. So
Hey,
that's why
hey, you know
that's
what
what
this
I'm
shit
saying.
is?
Yeah.
This shit being compatible with life. That's all it is. So all this extra shit that we went to conform with these people who put these big city societies up north and shit, all they did was make us uncompatible with life. So when we talk about being southern and all this shit, is not really a regional thing. So when niggas jump on the regional shit, it make you more frustrated. All we saying is just being more compatible with life. Like nigga, I learned how to shoot.
Guess what,
I
man?
started shooting a
Hey,
Hold on, hold
BB
hey,
on, wait, wait,
at
wait,
hey,
a
wait,
can I
wait,
say
wait,
goddamn
wait.
something real?
Hold
Can I
on,
say
hold
something
on,
real
hold on,
square.
quick?
hold on, hold
Let
on,
me
hold
say
on,
something
hold
real
on,
quick.
hold
Hold
on.
on, bro.
Please,
Hold on, bro.
please, please. If
Now
you
let me get this
hold
out.
on, man,
Let me
Now
go ahead
let
and
somebody
try
bro
trying
that.
to
Sanchez get it
man,
real
hold on.
quick,
I
brother. He
swear to
gonna hand it
God,
to
I
you.
got you, Jesus. Some
All right.
man, if somebody's saying what I'm saying a lie because they giving me smoke in my chest, some people, right? Bro, I'm not just you trying to make it like I'm promoting just weed smoking, drinking, and all that. What I'm saying, nigga, guess what? Matter of fact, Jesus, go. I'm gonna go after you because I'm finna go
No,
in.
you're
Fuck
right. Can
that.
I say one
No,
thing?
hold
Hey,
You're
on.
nah,
right,
Plato,
Sanchez.
hold on,
No,
hold on,
no,
hold on,
no,
hold
no.
on,
Go
hold
on.
on.
Let
Hold on, hold on.
Jesus go real quick. I'm finna go back to
Go ahead,
Davis,
I am and
brother.
kill this
my
shit.
family from down south, bro. And this is what I don't like, because I got family from New York too. But this is what I don't like. Motherfuckers don't like to hear that people from down south, even white people, be more in touch with nature and shit like that. They don't be wanting to hear that shit. People want to be combative about it.
Mm-hmm,
Oh, but we
mm-hmm,
created this and we
mm-hmm.
nah, fuck that. People from down south, bro, white people and black people, bro, they be way more tapped in with Mother Nature, bro. They don't be wanting to hear
That's
that
what
shit
the
though.
fuck I'm
That's it,
talking
man.
about.
Like, and I'm
Let
not
me,
even from down south. I'm from up here.
Yeah.
I'm
but
up from
guess what though?
upper PA.
And not only that,
Yeah.
that nigga from Flat Power too, cause that
You
nigga's
already
he
know.
be supporting and he's a day
Flat
one nigga.
motherfucking power.
And
You
and,
already
and
know.
Black
guess what?
motherfucking power, nigga.
For sure, and that's some real shit because that's proof that niggas from all over fuck with what I'm saying. And Jesus know I'm trolling when I be
You are.
going in on
You,
up
Yeah.
north
I know
niggas
you
and
be.
shit,
Listen, I
man.
don't understand when you be big. Like when you be big on New York niggas sometimes, but you just be trolling, you be playing around. But when it come to that shit, when you be talking about like how down south motherfuckers really be like, they be tuned in, bro. That's not. You
But
can't
you
do
gotta
nothing about
understand
that.
this is a concrete jungle, brother. But I
It's
want
a,
to go back
it's
to what
it's
Sanchez
around
said.
y'all though. It's around them though, bro.
Yeah.
You understand?
No,
Nature's
But guess
I'm
all
what?
around them,
And
bro.
because I'm
yeah.
trolling just so the up north
Yeah.
bougie niggas can realize like y'all need to be
Hey,
connecting
hey,
with the south
hey,
niggas. Look,
Right.
think about this
Of
shit right
course.
here. Cause y'all ain't
Hey,
realizing
hey,
this, right?
hey,
Cause
bro, Sanchez, bro.
Brother,
When I
let him
be like,
slide.
hey, Jesus, even when I go on the east and west coast and shit, right? Like a nigga have a dog, and then I tell his dog to do some shit, and he'll be like, bro, how the fuck you do that? I be like, bro, you ain't feel the dog. Like,
Right.
you understand what I'm saying?
but
Real
guess
shit,
what
bro.
though? But hold
Yeah.
up, hey, hold up. I'm finna go some shit. Man, I'm not
But that's
trying
a
to
gift.
watch
Everybody
this.
doesn't
Watch
have
this.
that. That's how you gotta look into that too. But go on. I just wanted to say one thing. That's why they attacked our food stores. What you said, Sanchez. You're right. We are
Uh-huh.
people who like to smoke our tobacco. We are people who like to drink, right? And that's the source that they attacked, right? What they did to cigarettes, our tobacco, put all
Yeah.
the nicotine and all that. Look what they did with the alcohol and everything. So they're definitely attacking us with that. I
Hey,
just wanted to say that
watch
part.
this, man. You know when we say Mexicans can outwork everybody, that shit crazy because the Mexicans been chewing on that coca leaf for generations, and they ain't you see all of the Mexicans that's addicted to cocaine. That's due to the colonial shit, just like the black folks addicted to cocaine because they people was never using it in a synthetic way. They was chewing the leaf. Now watch this,
I
right?
gotta disagree, but I disagree, but go on, because
Hold
they don't
on,
work as hard as us.
hold
But go
on,
on,
brother.
brother. I
Hold
apologize.
on, brother. No,
Definitely.
hold on, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Mexicans do outwork everybody, brother, and I'm a black man saying that, brother. And it ain't that I'm cooning or nothing. I'm just saying, nigga. I'm telling you, when the Mexicans or Hispanics come over here, bro, they got more that they got against the wall than us because we've been over here having it good. And they coming from where the cartels took over the government and shit. And it's like, it's real crazy, like in South America. You know what I'm saying? So when they get over here, they'll do jobs you don't want to do for less price
Yeah.
because, nigga, they was over there on some way worse shit than that. And I ain't trying to be no like, this ain't no cooning. Like, salutes to my
Yeah, man.
Hispanic, my brothers, man. Like, them our
Yeah.
people too.
Definite.
Yeah,
I
man.
wouldn't say all of them,
I'm
but
Puerto
a
Exactly.
lot of
Rican.
them are.
Hold on. Let me say this.
Go
Let
on.
me say this real quick. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican, bro, and I don't like Mexicans, but them niggas can work, bro. Not gonna lie to you.
But why don't you
Niggas
like
can
black?
work they
Hey,
ass
no,
off.
Listen, let
hold
me say
on.
something. Let me say
It's
something
Damn.
real
on
quick.
me.
Hold on. Let
That
me say
was
something real quick.
crazy
No, it's
right
on
there.
me,
Hey,
bro.
bro, let me say something real quick,
That
bro.
was
Why
But
don't
it's
you
crazy.
on
like?
me, bro. You got
Is
it,
that
but it's on
who is
me
that?
after you.
Hey,
You
Nigga,
drop
got
you
it.
always on that.
nigga,
It's
I
on
don't
me
like,
shit.
nigga,
Drop it
I don't
out.
like
No,
Mexicans.
I be
I don't like
really
Mexicans
counting
because they
y'all
don't like
niggas,
me.
bro. Bro, I be really counting who
I don't
going.
like
It's
Mex.
really on me. He don't like
Go ahead,
Mexicans. I
drop.
love everybody,
Go
and
ahead,
I'm gonna
drop.
give it right. And I'm gonna give it right to you, man. I don't care what race you is or none of that. You think I care about what color somebody is in the world? Why would I? You know what? I also believe I was every color, and I'm about to. What's that noise?
Goddamn
Disrespect.
K
Here's what
Gomez
I'm saying.
music in
Yeah,
the
K
background.
Gomez don't like Mexicans, and they've been fucking for eons. It's
Why he
cool.
don't
Don't
like
like them.
Mexicans, man?
Hey,
He
no,
Hey,
Puerto
hold on,
Rican, ain't he?
hey,
hold on, no, let me say something real quick, bro. I swear to God, Mexicans, think about this. I want y'all to just realize this. K Gomez just said, I'm Puerto Rican, and I don't even like Mexicans. So listen what I'm telling you. The same colonials that got black folks hating each other in different ways, it got niggas like K. Gomez hating different kind of his people. It got the Laos Asians hating the Chinese Asians. It got the
Yeah,
Chinese
right.
Asians hating the
Yep.
Japanese Asians. That's why I
Hey,
said
bro,
we all
Sanchez,
one people, because it's a
you know,
small group of people, and I'm going to land right here, that's going around the world dividing and conquering all our ass.
Yeah, you
hey,
right. I agree.
you right with that shit. Hey, bro, Sanchez, because I'm a nigga who been living on the East Coast too for a lot of time, long time, but I'm connected to the South like so hard because I'm from the South. But I done been on the East Coast, Boston, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, North Carolina, nigga, Connecticut. I done been all up through that bitch too. But I done been everywhere. But what I'm trying to say is, when a nigga is have his type of connections that he have to these places, you gotta understand the energy, man, of what's being transpired because it's not there for no reason. This is what I'm talking about, this collective consciousness shit, because we have to understand if we when we start trying to understand everything, we had to understand self. So we had to understand why people do certain shit in certain places. And if you go up north, once it vibrate from the center, and then people start being weaker, like they watered down. That's that white strip that's in these flags. That can you confirm that, bro?
Hey, man, watch this, right? I'm listening to what Key's saying and reading the chat, and I'm finna come with some fire. Trevian said Mexicans say blacks are only in Mexico because of slavery. Fuck them. Trevian said Mexican ain't our people. Puerto Ricans are undercover haters to blacks. Listen, I'm saying Trevian.
Damn, nigga.
Wait, but hold on. Let me say
They
this
was
though.
taught that.
Watch this though. Watch this. He's right, and they were taught that. But here go the kicker though. Blacks are the same thing. Blacks are undercover haters to blacks. Blacks don't even like blacks. Bro, on the West Coast, it's black gangs out here that's literally motherfucking slaughtering each other. They
Hey,
slaughtering
real
each
talk,
other
bro.
out
Can
here,
I say
Cause
bro.
something?
I
Hey, bro.
know
Hey, let
white
me
people,
say this real
bro.
quick.
Who the
Hey, hold up, bro.
what?
Let me say this real quick. Hey, bro, it's even deep like this. I truly believe, and I'm still doing a little research on this, but I truly believe that Puerto Ricans was the first like, you know, because we all the same for real. But I truly believe Puerto Ricans was the first that they made have that type of look. Like they were conditioned to look at us
Man,
like,
listen,
oh fuck them, they different people.
bro.
That's some shit.
Look, watch this. If you look at like black women, like if you look at the thing is this right here. If you look at all the Olmec statues, you will see the black Gucci man type look. You will see Asiatic look. You will see the Mayan Hispanic look. And what you will realize now, watch this. Yeah, and watch this. You will see that there was a group of colonialist white pilgrims that didn't look like none of them people. And then they came over here and they saw us all the same, and they called us all niggas, even K Gomez. They called K. Listen, right, bro. They called K a nigga. They called Jesus a nigga. And they call all of these folks a nigga. That's what I'm saying.
You saying, bro? Look, it's an agreement that we signed with to be able to have these jobs and shit. Like when people think that that Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, he just made the slaves free. So ain't nobody being for their ass no more. So you go in and you sign your contract. Then they take 2 weeks to pay your fucking money after they already made your money already the first day you start working. Then they tax your ass. Then they tax your ass again. Then they tax your ass again because they taxing you on all different spiritual levels.
Yes,
like we got.
Hey, real quick,
man. Hold on.
Hold on, K Gomez. I want my nigga Greedy to
for sure.
Real quick. What's good, Greedy? Go mic check, brother.
Peace and love, bro.
Salute, Greedy. Hey, salute. Mic check 1, 2. Can you hear me, OG?
Loud and clear, brother.
Man, salute man. Grand one, man.
Man, salutes.
Salute to everyone, man. Peace to everyone on the panel and shit, man. I'm just tapped in, OG, and shit. I wanted to get up there about an hour ago. You've been up in 4, though. But yeah, I tap in when I can and shit. I'm smoking one and shit, man, enjoying the convo and shit, man. Shout out to everyone that's on the line.
Shout out Greedy Vegan.
Brother. Mickey
Put your suit.
My brother, Vegan, man.
Let K Gomez build real quick.
All right, you can tap in after K Gomez.
Man, let me tell y'all something, man. And this is from firsthand experience, bro. Like as you can see in my pictures, I don't look Puerto Rican like motherfuckers say. But you don't look Puerto Rican and all that crap. When I work with Mexicans, no matter in what field it is, which when I was younger, whether it was in construction, preparing cars, any types of shit. The thing about Mexicans is they will make sure that you know you're not part of them, bro. That is straight up, straight up, bro.
They can't go.
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Use that shank on niggas too. Go ahead.
Yeah.
On God.
Right.
On God.
Hey, but
hold on. Let me finish real quick. Hold on. Let me finish real quick, and I'm gonna give it. I swear to God, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna shut up. When that shit happens, bro, I'm so kind-hearted that I'm one of them niggas that if you don't got water or anything, bro, and I don't know you. Nigga, I will give it to you, bro, because you know what I'm saying? That's human nature on me. They don't do that. They don't do that to you. If you Puerto Rican and you go to work, bro, with some Mexican that you just met, you just got hired, you just happen to got hired and just want to work. And, bro, you are fucked up and you trying to ask for help, them niggas will not give you help. But if you offer them help,
I can vouch for
if
that.
you offer them help, I swear to God.
Hey, listen, I can vouch for that, bro.
Hey, Gomez. Hey, just let me go real quick, Jesus. Then I want you to take it, bro, because I'm fucking with what you saying. Look, K Gomez. Now, nigga, I never had that. Bro, I done been in some Mexican hoods in Texas and some shit done happened. And I done woke up like some Mexican people like, yeah, man, you cool type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you
bro,
was chilling with us. Type shit. For real, bro. It's just your vibe from who you are. It's not about where you
ain't the vibe, it's the culture, bro. It ain't the vibe, it's the culture, my nigga. It's the culture.
Don't take away from it. Bro, that don't take away from your culture.
It's the culture, bro. It's not no vibe, bro. How you gonna tell me, bro? How you gonna tell me when I've been dealing with them?
Let me say
something.
Please
let me say this, bro. Please let me say this real quick. Bro, you can be able to vibe within your culture and feel other people too. It's not that
Yeah,
hard.
he
Fuck
can't
no,
he
not
can't
with
go
Mexican,
swing
nigga.
that,
Key,
bro.
Not
listen.
with Mexican, nigga.
Hold on,
Yeah,
let me
This
say, Key,
Mexican.
why you
Hold
mad?
on, no, hold on, hold on,
Why
hold
you
on.
mad?
No,
Cause
we
he got me
can
fucked up.
listen.
I'm
Hold on,
with
hold
you,
on, hold on,
Gomez.
hold
I'm
on,
with
hold
you,
on.
K.
Nah,
Gomez.
Kate.
Listen.
Hold on. He got me fucked up, bro. Listen, bro. I've been working with this nigga since I was younger, bro. Since a youngin', nigga. We
Yep.
been going to war everywhere we go, bro. Everywhere
So
we go,
one nigga
clubs, nigga,
defines
anywhere,
Mexicans.
bro.
One
What is you
one
talking about?
person defines all Mexicans to
One
you.
Bro,
mic
That's
not
never
So
one
your
lie,
person.
man.
skin
One
is
mic.
one
See, you
Mexican.
ignorant. You ignorant, bro.
yeah. Let me
You're
say
This,
this,
not
K.
King.
understanding
Gomez.
what I'm trying to tell you,
Yeah,
bro.
K.
one second.
What
Gomez.
I'm
His
trying to tell.
brother's right. His
Man,
K.
brother's
go
Gomez.
ahead,
right.
go ahead, bro.
K.
Go
Gomez,
ahead.
let me
Hold
say
on.
this real quick.
Because
All right, this is my
Mexican on
experience. This is
consistent
my
shows.
experience. Hold on. This is my
Yeah,
experience,
you
right?
got it, bro. You
I'm gonna
got
be
it.
real with you, right? Now, I had experience when I was working with these Mexicans, and they definitely it was these one team of Mexicans where they didn't show me no love. And this Puerto Rican bull, like this one day I forgot my lunch. This Puerto Rican bull, he looked out, know what I mean, and shit, but they wasn't on no shit, like they wasn't fucking with me. But what I can say is this is real. This is the key side. It does vary from Mexicans from different places because I knew this bull named what the fuck was his name, again with an H, I forget it. We used to play soccer and I used to be locked up with him in Glen Mills. Bull was thorough as fuck and he was completely different from any Mexican I met on the east coast.
Exactly.
He was from the west coast,
But
you feel what
bet,
I'm saying?
hold on,
Hold on,
but
wait.
bet he
Hold
like
on,
hip hop and shit. I bet you whatever you want, he like hip
No,
hop,
listen,
and he
he had
connected with
on,
the
man.
listen,
culture.
hold up real quick. He
Let
had
him get it out,
mad
Yo,
respect.
K-Gomez.
Listen,
man.
he had mad respect all over the campus.
Y'all
Everybody fucked
listen.
with him. You know what I'm
I
saying?
want
So
to
it
listen.
varies,
Can I
bro.
say
It
something, brother? Can
varies.
I
It's
say
like a
something,
culture
brother? I
And,
want
thing.
to
Go
say
ahead.
this.
Jesus, Hawkeye, I wanna say something, man.
Go
I
ahead, bro.
think
Yeah,
we
go
can
on.
take
Yeah,
this
let bro
shit.
get the mic,
Look, watch
everybody. Go
this,
ahead,
and
bro.
I'm gonna be brief. We can still be deep as hell and still be shallow. Watch this, right? Now this gonna sound crazy. I think that there's a non-human group of people on the earth. I'm talking about who ain't got
Mm.
souls, man. We ain't talking about that. Y'all talking about Mexicans and blacks and shit. I'm trying to go deep with this shit with the different
Right.
kind of people, bro.
Okay, okay.
Listen what I'm saying, right? There's a non-human group of people on earth, and they ain't, you can't identify them by any race because they come in all other races. They
Do
fucking
you
like
think?
shapeshifters.
Do you
They
think they
like
like soulless ones? Like
Bro,
soulless? Like
bro, you may say that like I'm joking, but this real shit
I'm
I'm playing
serious. I'm
with you.
dead ass, bro. I'm not. What? I'm not. I don't do that, bro. You
Bro,
know I'll be with you.
I'm telling you, there's some humans among us that look like all other races we look like, and they are body
And,
snatch
and
bodies, and they are hive mind. They ain't got a soul,
How,
nigga.
Yeah.
how
but
They
you
you
are
know what I'm
call them
saying, bro.
people?
Hold on,
animals.
How
wait,
you
wait,
call?
wait,
Hold
wait,
on,
wait, bro. Wait, wait,
bro
wait,
Sanchez.
wait.
How you
Let's build
call them
here.
people?
Let us build.
How
Hold
you
on, wait.
call them people,
Hey,
bro Sanchez?
bro. Hey, bro.
Call
Listen.
them
This is
Mexicans.
what I'm
That's what
saying,
you call them.
bro. Listen, bro.
I call them
Yes,
Now,
archons.
now, bro. You know the whole goal for most of what they doing is energy, and they trying to harvest people's energy and their souls and shit. That's what I'm saying. Do you think that these beings that you're talking about are soulless, and their whole thing is to consume energy and so you feel what I'm saying? The souls. You feel me?
What I'm
well, we don't know.
saying,
We just know it's different creatures. Go on, Sanchez.
let me answer it. They whole thing is to divide and conquer. Now, just hear me out without y'all, but just let me cook a little bit. Listen, if I was an alien and I wasn't even a fucking human, right? But I infiltrated the human race. If I wanted to take over their world, you know what the first thing I would do? Start dividing them against each other in every way possible. So I would
Facts.
divide
Bomb.
the blacks against each other in Crip, Blood, Democrat, Republican, Christian, Islam. Oh man, it's endless. And then I'll divide that shit with black versus white in America. Then white people even divided versus Democrat, Republican, Islam whites versus Christian whites versus Buddhist whites. It's like there's a group, because if you read all these texts around the world, it tell you that our ancestors learned language and religion from aliens. And what I'm telling you is alien is the god El. And when they say he knocked down the Tower of Babel and separated our languages, he separated our gods too. All of those towers was to the same mother goddess. But then he separated our languages, separated our gods, And what I'm telling you is that there's a force on this earth that's got us all separated by skin tone, and we never even acknowledge races in our original state. But this force that's doing that, it appears to behave like a non-human force that care more about machinery and the technical world than the organic world, but we can't see that. Here's the tragedy of it. All of us people that's killing each other about races, black versus white, Puerto Rican, Mexican, all that shit, we are organic beings. But the people that got us doing that, they don't even got a fucking soul. And we don't
Now you
realize
right.
what's happening on the
That's what
earth, bro.
yeah, there you go. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I met a couple. I met, being in New York young, and I met people who didn't even blink. Saw people who didn't blink, and they was just, and everybody's looking at them, and they didn't blink. But I had an experience what you talking about, and when I saved a person's life before, right? And out of nowhere, it was a woman who popped up, and she wasn't a human. She wasn't. We just keeping it basic. And she was like, "What's wrong with him?" And I was like, "Yo, I got it." But before I saved this man's life, something was talking to me, right? And I knew it. And I saw the light hit him. And my man had a seizure, convulsions, all of that shit. And people was bugging. His book bag, he wasn't too young, he wasn't too old. His bag, the way he fell on the floor, he smashed his shit on, and people was looking. And I had to get him up together and all of that. And he didn't want no help. But when I was helping this man, this person came out of nowhere, and I was talking to something, and that shit was saying like, "Yeah, take care of him, save him." And the person was white. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you know. If I see somebody down, I'll be on my militant shit. But I'm gonna save a person's life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let you get hit by a car if I can move you out the way, right? Now, Arab lady came to me. She was like, "Yo, you special, boom, boom, boom." Don't you know when I turned around, that person wasn't there no more? Me and my man was like, "Yo, where this lady go?" It was a woman, and she was a demon. You see what I'm saying? And I think she was trying to take his soul, but I saved the man, and the universe, something spoke out to me, and I saw him having a seizure before he fell and dropped. And that's why I was the only one to go there. Like, "Yo, you all right?" And this motherfucker, yo, he was out, yo. I'm
Hey,
talking face hit the floor, bleeding. His book bag was over his head, had shit in it. I'm like, he pissed on himself. You know somebody's out when they pissed on themselves. And
Hey,
this
hey,
person,
watch this right
go
here.
ahead, man.
Hey,
go on. But this, yeah, go on.
hey, Charlie, in my chat room, click the link. I want to make sure that's the right Charlie that I wrenched up. Appreciate the donation and the support, Charlie. Hey, and check this out, y'all. Hey, I gotta make sure that's the right Charlie, man. I might have to take that wrench back. But check this out, right? Here's the thing right here, man. I really want to talk about like a non-human group of people among us, man, that look like us. I don't think y'all really taking me
Hey, bro,
serious with that
Sanchez, can I
shit,
say
bro.
this?
Like,
Can I say
They
this?
out here.
Hey,
They
hold on.
out
Wait,
here,
wait,
bro.
wait,
Go on.
wait, Hawk. This some real shit. Now, bro, because I had an encounter like that, but it's kind of like what you was talking about. Remember when you said you astral projected? Now, look, this happened to me. This is some real shit. I put this on my kids. When my grandmom died, my great grandmom, my big mom, she died. I was sitting downstairs in my room. I remember, like, it was dark as shit. I was like 9. I was probably 9, 10. I was sitting down, and I know the difference between me going to sleep and me just like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't go to sleep. It's like I was there for a second, and then I was somewhere else, but it was the same place. Like it was my same house. So I'm like, what the fuck? So the kitchen was lit up, but it was completely dark. So I look in the kitchen. Then I go upstairs. I go upstairs. When I go upstairs, like, I mean, when I was young at this age, I was really lusting heavy. I see this lady. She was like naked. And then she turned around, bro. And she was like, she was a human, but she was just different. So I turned around and run, and my grandma was right there. And I just put my head in her, I mean, put my head in, like, in her gown and shit. And I was back downstairs then, like, now I mean, I guess it scared me, but I knew it was my grandma because I remember her gown. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna care, like, I don't.
Man,
You Feel me?
Man, I don't believe it's a two group of people. I believe
Yo,
that came from the. Hold on. Let me answer to Bro Sanchez. I
okay.
think that came. Hold on. Let me answer to Bro Sanchez. I think that came from back then where motherfuckers migrated from wherever they came from. You see, Puerto Ricans and India Tainos, them motherfuckers was on an island by themselves because they probably didn't want to deal with motherfucking Mayans, nigga. They were
Watch this,
tired. They
right?
were tired of Mayan. They were tired of Mayans
Hey, bro, you
killing babies and all types of shit.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I want Trevion to literally come on the call, man. I want to holler at that brother. Salutes to him. I got love for you, bro. The thing is this. We say all races hate blacks, but check this out, right? If you actually travel the world, it's most of the world wouldn't even know what the fuck you talking about a black
at all.
outside of hip hop or fucking like American shit. Because you got people that's literally your same skin tone around this world, but if you call them a black man and try to give them a fist pound, they'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You know,
Yeah,
so
bro, we
like,
was just talking
what
about
the
this
fuck
shit,
are you
bro.
doing? Like,
We
I'm
was just
not
talking about
like,
this shit.
the hell, like that's what I'm saying. You black folks in America think everybody in the world identify by skin tone just because we indoctrinated.
We was just, bro. Wasn't we just talking about this, bro?
Right, like it's most of the world are people that identify by a national flag that they people can trace back to a geographic location. Just cause you're a black man, a white man, motherfuckers will tell you, listen, I'm a Nigerian man, I'm a Yorubian man. And they'll
Or
show you
Jamaica.
they fucking flag and all that. Like, just because you don't have an identity, you think everybody with your skin tone don't got a fucking flag and identity too. And that's
Hey,
when these
bro.
people, watch this, that's when these people would check your ass and say, listen, brother, I'm not black, man, I'm this. How many of you black brothers on the call been checked before like that? Walking up to
Man,
somebody talking about what's up, bro, and black, and I'm not
I
black, nigga.
have, bro. And then
Let me see.
I've been checked by the energy. See the energy of that flag, what like I was
So,
trying to show
you know, so
earlier.
I
This
got
shit
some beef
go
for
with.
you, bro. I
Oh
got
yeah,
some
so
beef for you, nigga.
Hey, let him finish,
oh
Mickey.
yeah,
You
go ahead.
got it. You can tap in because
Let
I'm
me
gonna
finish.
rotate
Let me
y'all.
finish, bro.
Go ahead.
So
Yeah, let him
No,
finish. Let Keith finish. Then
all
Mickey
right,
got it.
all right.
yeah, so
And I'm gonna start
you know
rotating people too.
that energy that a nigga get identified with, it be with like you know, the ley lines of that area. You know, cause this shit go from ripple to ripple. You understand what I'm saying? So the minds of the people be the ley lines of the area. This shit be like as above, so below. And then go ahead, bro. I know you say you got some smoke, so go ahead with it.
No,
Salute
that
to
was
you,
all
man.
I
Much
was
love and
saying. Look,
respect.
look,
You damn
Carly's,
right, nigga, because I want to know what the fuck you drinking on, nigga. Because your ass sound drunk as
I
fuck
ain't
right
drink.
now, nigga.
Hey, bro, that's what you gotta say. That's what you gotta come to the
Nah,
call and say.
man, bro,
That's
I
We
it.
ain't
only gotta
drinking
say
Hey,
nothing.
look.
I
one
thought
time
you
I
had
tried
a
to,
call
one
Hold
talking
on,
time,
about
Keith.
the
Hold on.
one
information,
time,
nigga.
one
Hey,
You
time,
Mickey.
a
one
weak
time I
ass
tried to get
nigga,
on your
bro.
show.
Bro, you a weak
One
ass
time,
nigga, bro.
Hey,
I tried to
Keith.
Bro,
get on your show, right?
bro,
You ain't let
you
me
a
on.
low
You said you ain't know
vibration
what
Hold
ass
on.
nigga,
oh,
bro.
He
nigga,
got
I
some
don't know you
smoke.
need.
All
I don't
right.
know you need, nigga.
Hey,
He
Hey,
can't.
go
I got
ahead,
some
I'm
bro.
not.
smoke.
Hey,
I got some
Hey,
smoke,
y'all
but he
go. Go
I
ahead,
got
drinking.
it,
bro.
Keith.
Come on, bro.
I took him off for a second. I wanted to
Yeah,
ask a
he's a
question.
He
bitch,
have
nigga.
no
Hey, Key, I
smoke.
got you,
He
Key.
ain't
I
got
got
no
you, brother.
smoke for what
No
I'm
Relax.
saying,
smoke.
bro.
Key, I got you. I got you. Relax, brother.
Hey,
I
Q, you
put him
shouldn't
in
even
the
have
back.
went up on him. He ain't have no
Real
smoke. What the
quick.
fuck is he
Mickey
talking about?
G13, is that all you came on for? Because you holding the spot, man. Ask somebody if they drunk, man. You can go on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you come back on, but I'm rotating people. If you ain't
niggas
coming
is
on for
building.
no information,
Hey,
Especially,
hey,
keep
hey,
it
man.
look,
moving.
Philly.
Hey,
Hold
Key
on,
on
Hey,
here
brother.
Phil.
Relax.
cooking.
I got y'all.
Hey,
Key on
hey,
here
you niggas.
cooking shit.
Hey, you niggas warming up now, but is this more like it?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna
getting
let him
comfortable
back
now.
up, but
Hey,
if you
bro,
come on
let me
just to
ask you
talk
a
about
question
somebody
though.
drunk, brother, you
Because
holding up the
earlier you
spot,
said,
man.
Hey, Key, that's a
earlier,
compliment
hey,
because you
earlier you
cooking,
said,
bro. He talk about
mic
you
check,
drunk.
mic check.
Hey,
Hey, earlier
hey,
you
hey,
said,
Jesus, salute, bro,
when
You
man.
we in
Hey,
already
the,
know,
more to
bro.
the power,
look,
man.
bro, I ain't come on here
hey,
for that, but when he cut
Yo,
me off, that's I had to say something. And
Hey,
plus,
y'all
bro, this
arrogant as fuck, man. Let
I
smoke
had,
go,
I had to,
bro.
I had to get that off my chest, bro. But listen, bro, I had to come on here and talk about Hawaii, bro. Y'all ain't talking about what happened in Hawaii. How the whole goddamn
Man,
Hawaii
Mexican
Bro, it's
No,
so
what's your
de
smoke
que
for
bro.
live
me?
taco.
What's your smoke for me?
came on.
You say you
Y'all
My
had
smoke for
arrogant
you,
smoke,
as
bro.
hell.
and then
Hey,
you
When I
said
listen,
start,
I
hold
when
was
I
on.
start
wrong. What's
Hey,
your
pouring
Philly,
smoke
smoke?
let me
time and
moderate this
Yeah,
right
yeah.
quick.
when I start,
Hey,
my smoke for you, bro. I ain't worried about that, bro, because it's petty ass shit, bro. But what I had to tell you was
I'm
when I
man.
tried
saying,
to come
so
on your
why
show
even bring
time, bro.
it up, bro?
No,
Why
no,
we
Hey,
publicly
because
bro,
on
I
why
my
had
don't
to,
show,
y'all
bro.
bro? So
It's
chill
why
right
even
irritating.
bring
quick?
it
It's
up?
Hey, Philly,
irritating.
let me
I
moderate
got
this
it, man.
right
I
quick.
got it. I got it.
Bro. And look, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I don't want no smoke with you right now, bro. But I had to tell you about that, bro. One time I tried to come
Bro,
up on your
I
show, you
know
ain't
you
do
don't want
that,
no
bro.
smoke with me. That's what I'm saying, bro. I know you don't want no smoke with me because I can fuck with you intellectually, nigga,
Hey,
and I'll
Key.
fuck with you
Hey,
on
Key, let's
whatever you
move
talking
on,
about
man.
too.
I booted him, Key. Let's move on.
Oh yeah, it's
Mike
our
check,
salute to
Mike
OG
check. Can you
Philly,
hear me?
man. Sir Drop,
Key,
bro,
can you hear me?
Sanchez.
Key,
Yeah,
can you hear me? Let's move on,
yeah.
brother. I booted him. On with the
All right,
Hey,
queue.
go
Let's get that
ahead,
going.
Smoke. Yeah, Smoke at it. Go ahead, Smoke.
look, earlier Sanchez mentioned something about we dealing with some people that ain't really people, but they kind of look like us, right? Are you talking about some anatomical distinctions here? Like they got different immune systems, different genetics. Like what's going on with this group of people you trying to implicate, my brother? Where you go? Some nigga cranking up the car.
He might have stepped away. Shout out to Bruss Sanchez. Shout out to everybody in the house, man. Give him
I
a
gotta
second.
hold down until we answer
And
that
hold
question.
your
All right.
thoughts. That's all. Shout out to everybody in the house. Anybody else
Yeah,
want the
I
mic?
relinquish the flow.
Yeah, shout out to everybody, bro. I'll be right back. You know that. And the link is pinned to the chat. If anybody want to come in, you're more than welcome.
Hey, OG, let me say this and shit, man. When it comes to this, what I wanted to touch on earlier, OG. I was talking about the North and the South thing and shit. I think,
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Take
I
your
mean,
time.
I'm not no traveling motherfucker. I ain't gonna speak that I've been places and I can't speak for anybody representing the whole state. But what I'm gonna say is and shit, I think it's more so who you resonate with or who you have been around or who you have took heed to and shit. Who because people you can become conscious of certain shit depending on who you around. You know what I'm saying? That's like the niggas in the streets and shit. Like most of my niggas and shit, like they not on no fucking conscious shit. They ain't thinking about the government. Them niggas ain't thinking about what they eating. Them niggas ain't thinking about none of that shit unless somebody like me come around and start talking that shit to them and mention it to them. But so I think it's really on like who someone, more so like their upbringing and shit. Like some people got different upbringings and shit, man, to where their parents, maybe a father or uncle or a grandfather, maybe a grandmother was just on some other shit, you know what I'm saying? And not so, you know what I'm saying,
Hey,
brainwashed or
greedy.
indoctrinated like most people
Hey,
say and shit. But I think
Can I
I
hey,
think it's
interject?
greedy.
more so.
Can I
Hold
Hey,
on,
interject, bro?
greedy.
let me land.
I just
Let
wanted
let
to
him
say,
get it
Hold on,
out,
let me finish
everybody.
up.
Let him get it out. Let
Yeah,
him
let me
land his
finish up.
plane.
Y'all can touch bases on. I'm just saying, from my standpoint, it's, myself and shit. Like I ain't never been nowhere. I'm DC born and raised. I've been living in Maryland for like the past shit, maybe 6 years, 7 years at the most. But I done met a couple motherfuckers and shit, throughout my life and shit from all different parts of the world. Motherfucking New York, California, foreigners, Texas. Shit, one of my homies and shit, man, who I used to buy all my motherfucking guns and shit from when I was in the streets doing it like that. I met him. He moved to the state from North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? I still talk to my homies still to this day and shit. I think it's more so who you resonate with or who you done came in contact with and put you conscious to certain shit, like made you aware of certain shit. And then you will move and act differently and shit. But I don't think it's just like, niggas in the South is doing this and the niggas in the North ain't doing this. Or I think it's more so who you around and who you have, came in contact with. Because
Can
I
I
done met some powerful
Hey,
motherfuckers
hey,
from all
can I clarify
different
what I
hey,
mean
parts
by
of
listen,
the
that?
world.
Water Walker,
Key,
1 second.
let me
I'm
clarify
gonna
what
be
I mean
real.
by that though. Oh,
I'm
go
gonna be
ahead, go ahead.
real quick. I'm gonna be real quick, bro.
Go ahead,
So
bro.
that's what we saying about tapping into the center. Because when you tap into the center, you should be able to feel anybody. You shouldn't be disconnected by your outside rings to think that you should be connected with somebody about minute bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So when I say, nigga, do you feel me? You gon' if you don't feel me, you gonna say, nah, bro, I ain't feel you. I ain't
Hey,
connected with you. You gotta
hey,
tap in
Key.
with me. Like, you feel me?
This
Go
is what
ahead,
I
you got it,
mean,
bro.
bro. This is what I mean. See, he don't get what I'm trying to say. I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah, no, I mean, people with the same vibe. No, I mean, they going vibe with each other. I understand that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is down south. If you go down there, the presence is different. I live in PA. I be in New York. I be in all types of places. But when I go down south, to go to a grocery store, I gotta drive miles. There's woods everywhere. It's nature everywhere around me all the time. They get a different vibe because they're in a different environment. You don't realize it though, just because they get indoctrinated with the same shit, but they still in a different environment than us, bro. That's why they be tapped in some different time. Like, think about this, bro. Andre
Yeah.
3000 and all them motherfuckers was rapping like they was rapping when motherfuckers was trying to rap gangster shit. Them
But
niggas was
look, this,
tapped
this,
in.
this what I'm gonna tell you what a disconnect at, cause this might be what my disconnect at.
But you
I'm
can't really
from
go there neither and shit because the ghetto boys and 8 Ball MJG and
Oh,
Three
yeah,
Six
yeah, but
Mafia,
all
them
them
niggas
niggas,
from the South too.
bro,
Look.
them
This
niggas,
Them
all
niggas
got
from the
this
South,
all
they
got
wasn't
with what I'm
tapping
about
on
to
the
say.
same time, baby boy.
This all got with what I'm about to say. And the ghetto boys did have an up north mentality because they was niggas who was in a rap gang, so they was traveling, they was going other places, so they was standing in the center too, but they got to walk out on the outside. This is how they became world phenomenons in the rap game with music. So all the nigga trying to say is the more compatible you can be with life. Because when you start going into all these different cities and all this type of shit, cities carry their own energies, brother. All you got to do is look up the
yeah,
ley
I know
lines
that.
of a city. The ley lines gonna tell you what. I don't give a fuck about the people. See, this shit ain't nothing personal, nigga.
But
This shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing
Keith,
personal.
think about this
So,
too, though, because like I'm
yeah.
telling you shit though, bro. Like I'm telling you shit. Like I think it's just like who you come in contact with, and who put you on the shit, bro. Like I I had never heard of motherfucking chopped and screwed music, bro. Until I bumped into my North Carolina man. This nigga was
See,
bumping that
greedy,
shit, bro, and I fucked
me
it with
and
that
you
shit,
talk on
bro.
a personal level. You know, you my homie. If I
Yeah.
gotta meet niggas on YouTube and shit, I fuck with you, greedy. We got each other numbers. So this is what I'm saying. So the small connect between people, it is what it is. It's just a conscious mind frame of a thing what we talking about, just to be able to lay close to the regions that we speaking on. It's
Hey,
nothing personal. So
right.
that's what we were saying from the
You get what
beginning,
I'm
because
saying, though,
OG
Key?
Philly from Philly.
Right,
Yeah, Water
right,
Walker,
right.
man, y'all niggas on point.
Yeah,
And
okay,
Greedy,
okay,
my
okay.
nigga. We talk on the
Hey, real
phone.
quick,
Yeah, hell yeah.
everybody, real quick. What's good, Taz? The Taz Show. What's good? Love and respect you and the family. Let my nigga the Taz tap in. Go ahead. You got it,
Peace
Taz.
to
Hello,
Taz show.
OG. Thank you for letting me get it right quick. I just wanted to spaz by, show you some love, give you some good news. We just finished delivering my daughter at home.
Hey,
Congratulations, my brother.
Everything went
Congratulations. Much
perfect.
love to you and the family.
She was 8 pounds 5 ounces. Her name is Davina. She arrived today, a couple hours ago. You and me been talking about it for a long time, OG. So I wanted to tap in, let you know and shit, and get you up to par with what's going on or whatever, because I know I've been waiting on this for a very, very long time. This is gonna be my last shorty, obviously, but I just wanted to share with the people that that I be on these shows on about or whatever, and just show
Yeah,
some love,
much
peace and love to
respect, brother.
everybody in the panel,
Congratulations.
the
Much
chat.
love to you and the family, man. It's no rush, man. It's no rush on the chess tournament. Do your thing with the family, and when we had a chess tournament, we have it, brother. It's no rush. I just wanted to say that.
Well, now I'm gonna be more available because the baby's here. I already got everything out the way. The delivery went well. I ain't gonna lie. I was doing 10 hour shifts or whatever. To be able to make sure that we had everything that we needed or whatever for when the time is done. I was able to accomplish that. My wife as well, my baby as well. They're both in the other room right now, and it was a hell of a day. It was a hell of an experience. It's our second home birth that we have, so we're looking forward to the journey. And as always, I wanted to share it with you, OG, because you've been through a lot with me, so I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody in the chat, everybody in the panels that I've been on, different ones or whatever. Just salute to everybody, and thank you for letting me have the flow for a little bit.
No problem, brother. What's good? The enemy's public. Mike chat.
Mic
Brother
check.
Nasir, what's good?
Go ahead. You got the mic. Much love and respect to brother Nasir. Jeremy, Jerome, I see you out there. Stokely. What's
Just
good?
tapping in, brothers.
Go ahead. You
Salute to
got the
you
mic,
all.
brother.
Salute to you all. Powerful build. A lot of intricate, important, pertinent information the brother's been dropping up here. And as far as like the North and South thing, wherever I see a brother at, that's my brother. I don't care where he's from. That's just how I was brought up. My roots is Jacksonville, Florida, Gainesville, Florida, parts of Georgia, Detroit, and Philly. That's where my people from. So wherever I see a brother at, I don't give a damn where he's from. That's brother to me until he show me otherwise. So that's where I'm at with it.
Mm.
Hey, but dig this, the
Get on my
problem
brother
with the
Nasir. Go ahead, Rock.
the problem with the boule of the East Coast is this, right? This is where the Pan African movement started from, and a Renaissance and all that. It came in through New York, right? You even had Jamaica Queens, for Christ's sakes, but never mind that part. You actually have I think Chinatown. Never mind that part. But what I'm trying to tell you was this: they used hip hop to move the Pan African movement. You had X Clan, you had people wearing a red, black, and green African medallions. Y'all remember it. You had KRS-One acting like Malcolm X. All right, now cool. Now this is it came in from no other place. California wasn't pumping Pan Africanism. The South wasn't pumping it. Nobody was pumping it but the North. Now, guess where all the Africans went into? The North. Well, not the North, the East Coast. They all came in through Canada and New York, and this is where the whole shit come from. But New York don't want to take credit for that. No, I remember
Hey,
the
hey,
Pan
drop.
African movement. Go
You
ahead, you got it.
going in now? Not only the Africans came in through the Northeast, but the Jews too, and they both been working together because the Jews own all the diamonds and gold, and where they getting it from? The sellouts in Africa. Go ahead, bro. You cooking? You cooking?
And look,
Yeah.
but you got it, bro. I ain't trying
Nah,
to
I
be
was gonna
long.
say keep cooking on that shit drop because that was the whole New England shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's where New England came from. So England from across the water. So these motherfuckers started coming in through the East Coast and through the North, bro. Go on, keep cooking on that shit.
I don't know. I'm from the Midwest, right? We always been free. We've been like a neutral ground, right? This is why you got all the Indian shit. We got the Great Lakes, right? You got Ohio and all that shit. That's from the Great Lakes. So cool. We was cool. We was free from slavery. Everybody from the South ran up to the North. Now what's infiltrated?
Not
Them
everybody.
damn Africans, not everybody, but them Africans coming in through New York and all that started mixing with the Midwest. Now you got the South coming up. All our great grandfathers is from the South. There's no denying it. If you live up here, there's nobody whose fucking family ain't from the South. If they tell you that, they lying. You
Unless
understand
they're
me?
what Tariq Nasheed call a tether, unless they're a tether.
Nah,
Uh,
drop. I don't think you quite accurate on that and shit,
No,
bro.
he
Because
on
you
point with
talking
that.
about you talking about the power time and
Drop
all
on
them
point.
going
I
back,
ain't gonna
bro,
lie.
for centuries and shit, bro. All throughout the Susquehanna, from VA, running all the way up to the Lenape and shit up in the north. Before all that shit was
But
like
wait a
colonized
minute
and
though.
all that
But
shit,
you
all them was
gotta.
Negroes and
But
shit,
watch
bro.
this though.
But I don't, you know, I ain't too sure of the
Hey,
time
Greedy
frames and shit,
Vegan.
bro. But
Can you
yeah,
hear me? Watch this.
yes, sir.
The Lenape one Negro people. The
Nah,
Negro.
the original people were, yeah, they were Negroes, bro. Before all of the
Okay,
mixing
so
and
so
all that,
so
bro.
so so let me explain something to you real quick, my brother. Can me and Greedy go back and forth real quick, y'all, everybody? I want to explain something to you real quick. There were already integrated people on this land when the colonialists showed up. He didn't even identify us by race because race didn't even exist over here when he showed up. We weren't identifying as no skin tone. When the colonialists showed up, he called us all Indians. And that's because no matter if you was black, white, or no matter what you was on this land, you practice Indian spirituality or form of Hindu. This the debate I've been trying to have with Aboriginals. Now let me break this down. You
Damn, you
all
say it's a
look,
form of Hindu?
yeah, form of Hindu. I'm finna get into that. Watch this, right? Oh yeah, I can start screen sharing and back that up, and man, you can really get this in if you want me to do it right now. I could do
Nah,
that
I
now.
want to hear you out, bro. I ain't in it like that. You say the form of Hindu. God damn,
Okay,
that's the
watch
first of
this.
me hearing that though. But yeah, you got it.
Okay,
Speak on it.
oh no, I ain't gonna speak on it now. I feel like I gotta prove it, so I'm gonna share the screen. Go ahead, no problem, man. I
My
hope it.
man.
I hope the knowledge don't appear funny to you though. I hope you really like learn some with what I'm about to show now, my brother, and don't think I'm a joke because then that shit is gonna be kind of crazy. Like I'm finna show and prove. You know what I'm saying? I hope you
Oh
respect it.
no, no, much
So
respect, bro.
look,
We go back years,
so
bro.
that's what
Go
I'm
ahead, go
saying.
into it.
So I'm gonna give you receipts, and if you respect receipts, then man, you know what I'm saying. So watch this, right? Let me get my screen shares going.
You sharing the screen, brother. You got it.
Okay, so check this out. Hindu spirituality is based upon you sitting Indian style. The word Indian come from the word Hindu because the H is silent. The first civilizations on earth come from the Indus Valley, and you can't have civilization without industry. And the word industry got the root word of what? Hindu. Hindu. Guess what, man? The people want you to think that civilization start in Egypt so that you can say what you just said to me just then. You probably don't even agree with the out of Africa theory, but you still making arguments based on it. That's how deep it is. When Columbus came to America, guess what he saw? He saw a bunch of black people like me and you. Can y'all mute up a second, bro? Why I gotta talk over the airplanes and shit? Cause I can just shut this down from Philly side, right? Open the Zoom on my side where I can have complete silence when I'm talking. People value what the fuck I say. So I don't know why I got to talk over static and shit. So like I was saying with this screen share right here, when Columbus came over here, he saw stuff like this. Can I ask you something, big dog Philly? Since you, because we
Yes,
don't want,
sir.
isn't this called sitting Indian style?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, this is in Mesoamerica, but this is in Hindu right here. What the blacks don't know is that the word nigger is an Asiatic word. That's an Asiatic word. Why do the colonialists want to curse that word? Because it's an Asiatic word that connect you back to really who you are as the serpent people. That's why the Asian people still march around with the snakes and the serpents. And even in China, goddammit, with the dragons. That's what I'm telling y'all. So that's what I'm telling you. The word naga, nigger, was a serpent deity. you don't want to make the connections because they got us so divided amongst, man, I'm not them people, they not my people. But if you look at the statues in this land, the oldest ones, this is what you will find. Whether you like it or motherfucking not. This was our spiritual system, bro.
Hey, Sanchez, how many of those like that can you find in America? Like with people sitting like that.
Watch this. Let me answer your question. All I did was go on Google and put in Olmec, and guess what I get? A bunch of people sent Indian style. Look at this brother right here. But I'm finna show you how deep this is, just to nip this in the bud and show you that if you going against what I'm saying, you don't know what the hell you talking about. Watch this right here. Watch this.
Oh, I'm definitely not going against you. I'm building with you, bro.
I ain't even talking about you. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. The black god of Asia was a Negro god called Sambo. This dude is black. And where is he sitting? Indian style. This don't just trace back to America. I can go all the way back to Asia, to the Indus Valley, and show you black folks partaking in this spiritual system.
Wow.
You've been trying to get the debate with one of them on this one right here, Sanchez?
The Aboriginals ain't ready for this because they Freemason. Listen, bro, don't laugh. Let me finish talking. The Aboriginals and the Pan-Africans are both controlled by the Boule. There, I said it. Yeah, I said it. That's why they all hate me. I call it out. Why don't they talk about Yama? Why Dane Calloway never talked about Yama? Why he don't talk about Sambu or Sambo, black god of Asia? Why don't they talk about Angkor Wat? The Khmer Empire.
And you know what, bro? I heard you going into some of this when you was debating. I don't know if it was AP or Chief Holiday, one of them. I heard you going into some of this. And you know, like from the outside looking in and shit, bro, it's like from what I'm seeing, I don't see no disagreement. I think it's more so of people saying that everything started in America and went outwards. It kind of like went from
to me,
out of
brother.
Africa
Listen
to
to
out
me,
of
brother.
America.
Listen, I know what they saying, but listen to me. When somebody say something about everything started in Africa or America or Egypt or Europe, they all boule and they all are agents, because the ancestral truth is that everything started from the center of the universe. And even the oldest tribes will tell you that. So all of these Aboriginal niggas with the feathers on, if you go and really look at the Aboriginal cosmology, they talk about life starting from the North Pole. So why don't the black Aboriginals fucking talk about it? What, and when the fucking original Aboriginals on this land was talking about Turtle Island, they were talking about the flat earth. Why the hell the new Aboriginals talking about that's North America? That's some boule shit. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about, bro.
Let me ask you something, bro. Who, I ain't gonna say who would you say, but how would you say that we can determine today who the oldest tribe would be?
Hey, the oldest tribes are the people that's making the oldest connections. You don't have to use carbon dating to see who the oldest. If you look at the connections I'm making, brother, who you know making them? Do you want me to start pulling up my collages and shit to show you that it ain't nobody fucking with me with this shit when it come to Turtle Island? I can drop my nuts tonight now and be cocky. I could do that. Ain't no Aboriginal that's saying anything about their mouth on some Turtle Island know what the fuck they talking about. I'll school in any one of them and shut their ass up. Now, I want to know if you disagree or agree with that, because now I'm barking up your tree right now.
Oh no, I don't think all Aboriginals agree with the Turtle Island concept. But one thing I do know and shit is just, you know, being in the community and, you know, being, you know, supporting I do know and shit that
Don't know what
they
the fuck they talking about, right?
you can say that the Olmec is considered, I would say, the most ancient that I
Now,
that
now let
I
me
can think
explain something to
of the
you. Let me
Americans of
explain
the
some. Let me
Americans.
explain
But
some. Hold up, brother.
how
Hold up, brother.
how
Let's
can we say and
dialogue.
shit
Let's
that?
let's
Go
dialogue
ahead,
together. The
go ahead.
Olmec was part of a whole federation of ancient people who existed alongside them that was just as deep as them. But they only know about the Olmec. That's they bad because they don't connect with the other groups that exist. You know why they don't know how to connect with them? Because these people left the history of themselves through their cosmology. And if you don't connect with the ancient cosmology, then you won't even know. Hey, big dog, Philly, share my screen. Let me show these Indians and Aboriginals some shit real quick. Share my screen over here, man.
It's already shared, bro.
No, I got Mario up there now.
Okay, hold on. I got it.
Oh yeah, that you got it, you got it.
All right.
Don't you know that the whole concept of Mario stepping on the turtle is right here, brother? They took that from Vishnu. But let me show you the North American version of the turtle, the shell with the man and all that is right here. This Mesoamerican. I can show you other forms of it. The
Hey, bro,
Aboriginals,
Sanchez.
when the Aboriginals talk, let me get. I just started dropping the jewels. Let me give it to them real quick. I got you. Look, when the Aboriginals talk about Turtle Island, they're not talking about the cosmology. Look at this. This is Negroid architecture from America. You know what that is? Just like in the Egyptian cosmology, how you got the god Shu up under the dome, the god is Nut with the god Shu up under it. This is a brother up under the dome. This is before Egypt though. So all the Aboriginal niggas that's trying to teach the Pan-Africans that it started in Mesoamerica, they don't got the motherfucking receipts they need to do it because they don't want to say the earth is flat. Check this out, right? When the Egyptian Pan-Africans go to beating up on them niggas and showing them Nut, Gab, and Shu, nah, let me cook a minute. Bro, just let me cook a minute. Watch this, man. This shit deep, bro. This what I'm saying. When the goddamn Pan-Africans go to beating up on these Aboriginals with shit like this, guess what though? They don't know how to come back. And I'm saying, bro, it's right in your face. You got the real stone structures. They got the cartoons. That's why I said I'm an Aboriginal, but I'm not gonna get his game to the Aboriginals. I already gave them Jonah in the well was Quetzalcoatl, and they acting like they figured it out and shitting on me. So I'm gonna keep my knowledge to myself. The ancestors don't want everything to be revealed with everybody. A lot of these Aboriginals fake as fuck. They trying to build with the Pan-Africans, bro. When you talk about Mario stepping on a turtleback, here go the Hindu god named Ganesh. The Hindus worship an elephant named Ganesh, and he's on top of the turtleback just like Vishnu and Mario. Come on, man. Brother Sanchez got the receipts to prove that the black man in America is an Asiatic man. Is a Hindu-based man, is a Jainism-based man, and he ain't got no connection to no Africa, no Egypt, and all that old paganism shit. Facts. Now, who wanna fuck with it? Bro, I want the smoke. It's Friday. I don't want no peace. Where the war at? Who want war?
Man, I just want to say this, man. I just want to say that. See, a lot of times they've been holding the shape of America to be the turtle's back. So that's why niggas been connecting to America is Turtle
Man,
Island.
ain't
But
nobody
this
been
shit don't got
saying
nothing
that
to do
but
with
the
no
Aboriginal.
land.
But the only
It
person
don't
been
know, but that shit don't got nothing to do
Key,
with no land. It
watch
got
this
something
though.
to do with your spirit being inside of your body, fool.
Watch this though.
Fuck
The
wrong with
people
you?
that's been saying America is Turtle Island, that's the Boule. That ain't our ancestors. Bro, I can keep doing this. Watch this. I'm finna fuck y'all up on this. You see this right here? How many of y'all looking at this right here? Can y'all see this temple right here? This is in Southeast Asia. Y'all see that?
Yep.
Now look, watch this. They got temples all over the world like this, from Cambodia, Guatemala, America, where we at. Now look at this temple. Now I'm about to show you the Turtle Island connection. Watch this. You see this turtle when he on guard? Look at this. Look at the architecture. Come on, man. Look at the architecture. That's the turtle. That's the whole concept right there. See, because the spirituality was our defense mechanism. And when the turtle get on defense, he gets in a meditative position like you when you trying to meditate. They got an elephant called Ganesh in Hindu that look just like the turtle when he get on guard, the triangle numbers. See what I'm saying? Look at this. Bro, my third eye open. These niggas can't fuck with me. I was born to drop my nuts on them. All these niggas is boule. Let's go.
Hey, bro, Sanchez, it's the real Charlie. Big ups, man. And
I wrenched up the fake Charlie.
No, this is the real one, my friend.
Okay,
Absolutely.
did I give you a wrench in the chat room today, Charlie?
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
I wanted to make sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't get in, but thanks. And Big Dog Philly Yog. Hey, much respect to everyone here. I hold back.
I just wanted
appreciate
to make sure.
you, brother.
Yeah, salutes to Charlie, man. Hey, it's crazy, man. Real talk. Look, the whole thing about they say in Mario when you lock the turtle, right? You get the extra man. Look at this shit, bro. Y'all think I'm just sitting here talking out the side of my neck, but like I'm a professional symbologist. And this ain't I ain't even capping with that. Like I'm really fire with this shit. Look here. I'm serious about this shit. Look, when I'm telling you in the video game Mario, when he locked the turtle and get extra man, this is a whole ancient Mesoamerican concept. I can't make this up. Check it out right here. You see this deity on top of the turtle back? He's talking about resurrection and him getting another life. Now think about that. In the Mario game, when you get on the turtle back, you get extra men. Who remember that in the game? I'm telling you, ain't none of these.
I remember that shit, bro.
Yeah, ain't
they
none
making
of these
it
shit
like
yeah.
It's just like Christianity shit to what they making. The Christianity shit is something that's esoteric or whatever, but what they saying is they turn the volume down on the shit to give it to you on a literal sense, a material sense. And man, you just able to dive deep with the shit, man, and give it to them all the way through the volumes of the book, like what they say, type of shit, the volumes of whatever, because it's not about a book when it comes to volumes. It's about us as individuals. What type of messages can we receive? Can we perceive reality? You understand what I'm saying?
Most definitely. It's like connecting with the ancestors, bro, is meditate. Like that's why sometime when I'm researching and meditating on all these symbols, it'll get tedious. But when I go live and do a big presentation and unlock everything I discovered, that be the payoff. I know I'm connecting with the ancestors. Now check this out. This whole thing about the turtle shell. If you take the S off the word shell, you get the word hell. These shells around us, your soul is like a hermit crab, and it goes into a shell, which is a body. And then when it outgrow that body, it goes into a bigger shell, They call that the expanding universe. As that crab grows, that shell he was in, it started being uncomfortable. And that shell is like the world around you. The world start getting uncomfortable to us on a collective level when it's time for us to mature spiritually. Just like that hermit crab, it's time for you to go to get a bigger shell. You're expanding. Check this out. The word shell, right? Let's talk about it. This is a gas station logo called Shell. And here's a Hindu god that represent the same concept I'm talking about the multiverse. Now, this God that I'm showing you here represents the chakra layers or the shell around the body. You know, when we crack the Easter egg for resurrection, that's when you come out of your shell as a newborn spirit out of the damn simulation. This God represent the 7 chakras around the body. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guess what, y'all? You see that they got this God on top of the water, right? This God is like on a rising up out the water. Now look at the Statue of Liberty. It's rising up out the water. How many spikes does it got on the head? 7. 7 spikes on the Statue of Liberty head. This Statue of Liberty God is called Leviathan. We don't know that this is the God Kronos. The 7 spikes is the 7 dragons. It's the same deity coming out the waters. So watch this though. If you look at the Shell logo, they showing you the same shit. Now watch this, the Shell logo versus this right here. Look, the 7 serpents again. All around us, man. Like this shit ain't even being hidden for real if your eyes open, but I'm gonna fall back. Check it out. The 7 heads, right, of the dragon. Let me show you what this is, right? This is the 7 candlesticks on the Jewish menorah. And I fall back right there.
That's right, man.
Hey, we got me, myself, and I'm on the panel. You can tap in when you want to, brother. Go ahead, Key.
Yeah, let me say, I'm gonna drop down and shit, man. Open up a spot for somebody else and shit, man. Salute to Sanchez. Who we got? Who's that drop? Fucking my nigga Key, the enemy's public, man. Everybody, that Prophet Levy up there. Man, everybody that's in the chat, man. I'm getting ready to cool out. My motherfucking lady just got home and shit, man. Yeah, salute to everyone, man. Good build and shit, man. Salute.
Hey, salute, Greedy, man. Your channel link out and shout out your BYOB real quick.
Oh yeah,
brother.
Oh yeah. Of course, man. You know, yeah. OG, man. You already know. Promo 2023 and beyond. Motherfucking, we got the DVD radio show tonight. Dangerous music and shit, man. That's coming up soon and shit. For real. 10 p.m. Eastern time over there on Dangerous Channel. And Saturdays we got the BYOB. Bring your own bars, live freestyle acapella sessions and shit, man. Cash prize every week. You know what I'm saying? Show up and show the fuck out and shit. Acapella, whether it's rap, poetry, shit you can sing. You want to do an open stand-up comedy, however you want to bring it. We accepting all talent and shit, man. Bring your own bars and shit, man. If you want to come up and do a quick 5-minute open mic session and just speak to the people and give them a message, we accepting that too and shit, man. Like real talk, show up and shit, man. We supporting the people, trying to give out cash prize to somebody, help out somebody every week, every Saturday, man. But yeah, BYOB, Talk Your Talk Media, YouTube, man. Salute, shout out to Big Dog OG. And everybody else that's on the line.
Respect, brother. And me, myself.
Hey, Greedy Vegan.
Let me, myself, and them tap in real quick.
I want to know if Greedy Vegan rocking with what I'm saying about this Turtle Island, my message to the Aboriginal community and all that. I don't want to be ignored after I said all that to him. I want to know what.
Oh, nah, bro. I'm with you and shit, Sanchez. I'm definitely, hey, bro, I was taking heed. And I'm always listening to that shit. You can't deny the fucking the symbology and shit, the symbolism and shit. You can't deny it and shit. I'm gonna reach out to motherfucking AP and shit, man, because I see them, brother. They was just earlier and shit. It's like they focus on the Pan Africans and you know, and other brothers over there, Rob Bourne and all them and shit. I'm gonna text the brother tonight and shit, man. Tell him to get with you. Show up in the chat or something on your next live. Let's get this shit popping. Real talk,
sure, man. Man, that's love for sure.
Hey, I want to say, man, because America was. That's why I asked the brother earlier, man. Was you in tune with it? The Mississippi was wider because, you know, instead of looking like a turtle, I don't want to go too deep, but instead of looking like a turtle, this shit looked like a breastplate. You know, from the left side to the right side type of shit on some as above, so below type of shit. So now, yeah, go ahead, you got it, bro. I
watch this. Instead of, we can say it also looks like, man, that's when you getting into syncretism. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And you saying, hey, all these connections can be made, but the one that can't be made is that they was just talking about a geographic landscape called America today. They was talking about some deeper spiritual shit. The breastplate is when the Bible say put on the armor of God, and they said that's the word and the truth. That's the whole syncretic fractal code of the cosmology that we making with the turtle right here, because the ancestors already made it. When the Masons are standing on top of the checkerboard, this is the shell of the turtle. Look, you see what Vishnu doing? Look at the turtle pattern. That's the Masonic checkerboard. The turtle back represent the world we in. That's all it meant. They don't want us
That
to
shit
know that.
hard, man.
Facts. The
That
Most
shit
High
hard.
sitting on top
That's
of the
what
dome. The
changed the
firmament.
energy.
Yep.
Go ahead, me,
And
myself, man.
peace
Salute.
and power to y'all. What's good, Key? What's good, OG? What's
Salute
good,
me,
Sanchez?
Peace and power.
Was peace and
What's
power
good,
to the
brother?
panel for
Grand
sure.
Rise. Much respect, brother.
What's good with y'all? Hey, just want to throw this out here real quick, right? On August the 7th at 9:23, I saw a UAP. Now, the thing that I saw in the sky in my 40 years on planet Earth, I've never seen before in my life. As I'm looking up at this shit, I'm hopping out my vehicle, right? I'm like, nah, that's just a dim star. And then I look up again, and it's like 8 of them lined up in a perfect line, horizontal, right? And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna finish getting my wheelchair out the car,
Did
blah blah,
that
whatever.
now when you
And so,
saw that did it make the news that night, or
nope,
was it just
I
you?
didn't tell no, I didn't say nothing to nobody but my
But you
family
didn't
inside my
have
house.
to. If it was in the sky, they would have saw it too, right?
Exactly, right, allegedly, right? Now, here's what I saw. These lights, at first I thought it was a dim star because I stay outside stargazing and shit, or sun gazing, whatever, right? These lights were so dim I thought it was a far off star. But then when I looked at it, these lights are moving and they're in a straight line. As I look harder, I'm like, why are these lights moving? I thought it was planes like in formation, but then I was like, nope, ain't no wave to these lights
Now,
whatsoever. They're
let me
stagnant and
let me
straight.
let me ask you a
Now,
question though.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
I can get to the bottom of this. Now,
Yeah.
question number one: what strand were you smoking on?
Exactly. That's what I was gonna get to, my nigga. All right, look. I just left my homie ganja shop, right? Because this Virginia, we smoke freely now. For sure, I'm lit. I'm on that gorilla glue for sure, and I'm stuck. But my nigga, I promise you, I've been smoking weed for 2 decades now, and I've never seen anything like this in the night sky. And that's all I do is look up. When I saw this thing, I was like, nope, nope, absolutely not. Then I rolled around the front of the house and this thing is still moving extremely slow. But I'm thinking it's lights. Then I look harder and I see that it's actually a giant structure that's cloaking the sky around itself because it looked like see-through. But then you know how you see something that's trying to cloak something, but it's obviously technology. And so I'm thinking, well, I know that it's not something that's sentient or what they call benevolent. I know that
My
it's
thing is
one of
this,
ours,
brother.
right? That we reverse engineered.
My thing is this.
Yeah, go
You
ahead.
do understand it's a problem if you're the
Mm.
only one saw that when it was an aerial phenomena. That's like me saying I'm the only one saw a lightning strike in the city. That's like if
Look,
a lightning strike right now where I'm at, and I say,
yeah.
man, and everybody else say we didn't see no lightning strike, and I'm the only one in this area saying I
You
saw the
special then.
lightning strike. Yeah, that means motherfuckers gonna say, man, you might wanna like you
Get your brain checked. I
know what I'm
know,
saying?
right? I know this is what's going to happen. So, but I promise
It's
you,
an aerial phenomena.
it is. It was phenomenal to me. But honestly, when I think back and I look at it, man, that shit, I've never in my life seen anything like this before. And you know how many years I've been in the conscious community, right? I would have been lied to y'all and told y'all, yeah, I done seen UFOs before, blah, 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 blah. Nope. I'm waiting till it legit happens. And this legit happened to me on the 7th, on this week. And I've been trying to find the right panel, right, to hop on and tell y'all. But for sure, this thing
Well, look,
was not normal airplane.
I'm gonna show you where you wanna go. You
Yeah,
want
what's
to
up?
join a Raelian group.
Oh, I know about
Now,
realism.
now
Yeah,
listen, realism groups will fucking embrace the hell out of what you saying right now,
yeah,
right?
for sure, for sure. But I promise you, when I first looked up, guess what I said? Nope. Guess what the name of that alien movie was? Nope. That's the I've always wondered how I will react if one of those, because I'm in Virginia, we're a military state, so it's airports and everything all around here. So this type of reverse engineering things, I believe that stuff is real, but I have not seen one of those lights that fly faster than my eye can track. This thing was obviously man-made,
Hey,
but
hey,
Yes, you
hey,
one of those
have, bro.
man-made things. But
Yes, you
hey, that's
have.
hey,
Yes,
not,
you
not, not,
have.
not,
Have you
not.
ever seen the shooting star?
Don't
well,
he
yeah, for
know?
sure. I've
But
seen
look,
those for sure.
Yeah,
it's
shooting
blue
star
beam.
is.
It's
I
blue
saw
beam.
two last night.
It's blue beam.
Two last night.
Mhm.
They
A
shot
lot.
fast as hell.
It's
Yeah, most of
a
those are
lot of.
most of those are meteors and meteorites. Because like when we had the Gemini storm with all the little pretty blue green jumps about a year ago, they actually have times of the year where those things are
Look,
coming into our
look, me
atmosphere, right? If
myself.
you study
This,
it. Yeah, go
this
ahead.
is what you saw. Beam technology. You're the cat, and what you saw is the government shooting a beam.
Nope, not at all. This thing was a physical structure that was cloaking the sky around it.
Wait a minute, brother. You can't be sure that it's physical, man. Come on,
I can.
man.
I can.
Not with the brother. Let me show you how I know what I'm saying, right?
What's up?
If anybody's truly woke today, they understand now that we're woke that the government has been years ahead of us when it comes to holography technology. So much so that you got groups out there that's saying that the stars in the sky might not even be real. That it's some people out there that say that the only real star is Polaris. Everything else is an illusion and a matrix that's gonna recycle you. Now I'm flirting with that. We can go into that and shit like that,
Now,
but
look,
Hey,
bro,
bro, but how you
you
gonna
on
say
some
A
that?
real
little
shit.
bit. A
now
little
Hey,
You
bit.
on some real shit, bro?
hey,
Because
bro, but he
look,
can't touch it. How you gonna say that?
they actually got goos, right? That they put into systems, and then that shit shake the goo up and all that shit, and then they make a steak. So you like, oh, this steak
Ferrofluid
was
for
cut
sure.
out of a cow. But nigga, this shit came from goo, nigga. This is a whole piece of meat that was made that's fake as fuck,
But look,
bro.
but what I'm talking about though ain't even the physical shit. This what I'm talking about, that the people in power have been putting false objects in the heavens. When they talk
Right.
about warfare, like what if I told you what if I told you, right? There are certain stars in the sky that ain't even natural. You know how people be like, man, them clouds right there is man-made
Bro,
clouds.
you want some real shit because
Hold on,
the planets, bro. The planets, bro.
one more thing. Watch this, right? When folks be like, them clouds ain't real clouds, them man-made clouds. How do you know the difference between real clouds or natural clouds versus fake clouds today? Bro, when you finally wake up, you start realizing we don't probably even know the difference between real stars and fake stars or not.
Right.
That's
Real shit, bro. Like you saying about the planets. Like, look, this was some shit that was in the Bible, and then like I lost my whole interest in the Bible when it was that whole white man type shit. So, but look though, when it comes to the planets, them bitches be red, and then like all the other stars be white. Like so, when they say a lesser star, then we start thinking about the color red and what value that bitch hold. It's like a lower level of your chakra system. That's what red. So we gotta
for
look at
sure.
red is when it's projected in from the black from the other side. You understand what I'm saying? So
Thanks.
what
And
y'all
Key,
think about
yeah,
this?
and trip off this, yeah, for sure. And trip off this. What colors they use to create a three-dimensional image in the movie theater? Red and blue. I'm just gonna answer my own questions. These rhetorical.
Red,
Red
blue,
and
and
blue.
green, bro. This
Yep,
shit that
they
I've
yeah,
been
red
saying.
and blue, right? And you blend them together, and they create a three-dimensional image like it's right there in front of you, right? Now, just to be clear, I deal with projectors, holography, the hologram, light projection, all that stuff, right? The further away it gets, the duller it is, the more see-through it is. The closer you are, the more compact, the more solidified it is. I can tell the difference between a solid
Now
object or
listen,
something
wait
that's
a
being
minute.
projected.
That's
So
You
just
take a
wait,
one to
bro
be
wait, hold
clear.
on, hold
Sanchez
on, hold
book.
on, hold
Just
That
on,
take
just
a
hold
bro
one to
on,
be
hold on.
clear.
Sanchez
Wait.
book.
I gotta say something. That's
So
only
go ahead.
true, me myself, depending on the level of luminosity. Meaning that
Yeah.
if I got a high luminous light beam, then I can project that shit farther away than every star in the sky, and it'll appear close as fuck to you because it's so bright. But it's really the farthest star away. And
How
that's
bright it
really
is. Yeah, like the sun.
and
Yeah.
check this out. That's what Polaris doing. Polaris is the brightest star in the sky, and you would think it's the closest, but it's actually the furthest one away. But it's just the bright.
Because it's so big. Yeah, but and another thing, a lot of people, including myself, like I mean, I've known this, but the brightest stars in the sky are actually planets. And then the other ones I think are also planets, but just dimmer. But that's science.
That's what I'm
The
saying
closest
about
things
this
are actual
planet
planets.
shit,
Yeah,
bro.
and they're
I
bright as
feel
fuck.
like
They're
the
bright like stars.
planets
Now go ahead.
are. I feel like the planets are what's planet. They planted there. I feel
Solid.
like.
Yep, exactly. Like
So
Key
if
to
we
say
gotta
that.
talk about what's not real in the sky, I don't think the original sun and the moon is not real because that shit come with energy in a natural order
Yeah.
of a sense of a thing. I feel like the planets, the ones that's sitting there that we giving reverence to and all this shit. See, these people who doing this shit on a physical level on the planet, this is why they saying they God got something to do with all this shit. Cause on a spiritual level, and I don't want to be too long winded on this shit. I know, bro. Sanchez saying what I'm saying, so I want him to build on this shit. You feel what I'm saying? This is why they saying they God represent all this shit too, cause it's coming from a non-physical force. So the shit they doing on a physical level is only matching up to the same shit that's
Spiritual.
happening on a
Yep.
non-physical force. So
Facts.
they saying we got aliens that we ain't never seen, and it's gonna pop up at a time. Then this the non shit that they saying they summon these energies of these spirits and all this shit, and this was happening, bro.
Hey, real quick, I want to get welcome McQueen on the panel. Let the sister tap in real quick. Welcome to the platform.
Salute.
Hey,
Salute.
what's going
Salute.
on, y'all?
Hi.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I had a little bit of smoke for bro Sanchez there.
What's your smoke for me, man?
Man, I hate to come to you with the smoke, man, just because I ain't gonna lie. The the information that you put out there is definitely is some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't never found no information like that ever. You know, now every type of movie, TV show I watch, all I see is like this holographic light, flat Earth, you know, all that type of stuff. But I just wanted to know like why you say that with the Hindustan, why you say that we get that culture from them as opposed to the other way around.
Okay, but this is why I said we don't. The what you calling the Hindu people ain't a race. It's a religious system. And when I don't say that we get the Hindu culture from Hindu people. Hindu culture is basically the remnants of an ancient spiritual system that we all once tapped into, that we was still tapped into before we was tapped into like your race versus my race, country music, hip hop music. Before all of these different fake cultures we all would identified as one group of humans under a universal spiritual system that I'm calling Hinduism. And what I'm saying is the Indus Valley people were a group of people of all skin colors and skin tones. So when you talk about us getting the Hindu culture from Hindus, who are the Hindus? The Hindus ain't a particular skin tone of people. The people that I'm calling the Hindus are people that practice Indian spirituality, Indus Valley spirituality, which predates Nile Valley civilization spirituality. And that spirituality is the oldest in antiquity that links us back to meditation, getting out the body, and exactly what the Olmecs and all of them was on. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah. When you say it like that, I understand what you're saying because you know we're on the same page as far as the you know we're starting from the center from Polaris and then expanding outward in every direction. So all around the world, these cultures would have spread out, and civilizations would have, you know, uh, civilizations would have came out of that over time. And so I'm in agreement with that. It just seemed like an undertone where it's just, if you're in your feelings or whatever, you could just take what you're saying and just feel like you're trying to put all of our, ancient civilizations here in the Americas and say that that's, comes from Hindustan. That's at least how I heard it until you
Well,
just,
here's
kind of
here's
explain it.
here's the thing. The universal spiritual system didn't come from nowhere but the hearts of the people that woke up. Let me show you what I'm talking about, right? When I woke up to the truth, I looked up and I realized that it was people all over the world of different skin tones and nationalities that woke up to the truth. And they were saying what I was saying. Fuck the government. They lied to us. They indoctrinated all of us under Abrahamic faiths, no matter what land you in. If you in the Middle East, you praising Allah. If you in China, you praising Buddha. All of these governments sold their people out. And it's only a few people under each government that really know the truth that each of our governments sold us out. The rest of us trying to sign up for the military to fight the other government saying, hey man, your God versus my God. Fuck Allah. We're a Christian nation and y'all are Muslim nation. And until the whole world know Jesus, then, and they really inspired on some religious shit. That's why the Middle Eastern man can strap a bomb to himself and blow himself up. His government told him Allah gonna give him a mansion and virgins up in heaven. Our government telling us Jesus gonna give us all these mansions if we just be slaves and slave every day. His government go the extra mile and say if you blow yourself up with a bomb, then God will get every government using the God reward when you die. You gonna get your reward system against their people. And it's only a few of us really waking up to that no matter what color you are. You can be a Chinese dude believing in Buddha. And you wake up, wait a minute, Buddha is some bullshit. Just like I woke up, Jesus is some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, that's the whole big picture right there. So that ain't like that. Hindu spirituality is an awakening, and that ain't really, can't no group claim that. Can't nobody say, well, we started the awakening.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Can I ask you something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to like esoteric knowledge or what they call theosophical knowledge, do you follow, like, I hate to say this, man, everybody gonna be on my head, but like Madame Blavatsky with the 7 root races of man, you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I don't follow nothing but my heart, man.
You know what's crazy though, man, is because you're right on point and with what she's saying. Like if you take a look at, and I know it's not her information or whatever, this is ancient information that has been passed down to who we calling the Europeans, white people, whatever today, right? This has been passed down. So this is not information that they just, gave to us or something. But what I'm saying is if you look at the 7 root races of mankind, the first root race is called the Polarians, and they based out of Polaris. So I'm saying if you actually look into it, you're
Yeah,
saying
you
that
don't
we're
want.
spirits.
What I'm saying is this: if you're a tribal brother, you shouldn't be learning nothing from Madame Blavatsky. You should be connecting back with That's what I'm saying. Let me show you something real quick. I'm connected with ancient cosmology. And the ancestors said that life started from the North Pole and expanded outward. So I don't really care what Madame Blavatsky said. And that ain't me being egotistical. It's just me saying I want to listen to my ancestors and not no damn Madame Blavatsky. That's some other people. That's some other weird stuff.
No, I understand what you're saying, but like if you go from the first root race, now I'm just
Yeah,
saying if you
but
just
but but
look, if
everything
you
you saying is Madame Blavatsky. But I'd rather you regurgitate what your ancestors said and not what some spirit cooking white witch said. That's a shame to me. I wish you'll
no,
stop right now
okay,
if you're
no,
going
no,
on what she
listen,
said.
I'm not even on the weird shit like that, dude. All I'm saying is
I'm
if
just
you
saying
simply
that whatever Madame Blavatsky saying can't be for our people good. It's gonna set us back if
no,
anything.
I'm not a follower of Madame Blavatsky. What I'm saying is If you look at the 7 root races of mankind, listen, like just like if I watch a movie today that the so-called powers that be put out, right? They're gonna put stuff all in our face with they clone Tyrone, et cetera, et
No,
cetera.
brother, no. Madame Blavatsky gonna give you deception and he gonna give you indoctrination. You might as
No,
well
I
tell me what
understand.
Aleister Crowley's saying. She the same. Like, here we go
Okay,
right here.
you pull up a picture of her, and yeah, she looks weird and creepy and all that. But
Brother,
what I'm saying is, if
you
you
don't
just
need
pull
to
up,
get. She can't tell you who you are because she don't know who she is. If you
I
ask,
agree. I
listen,
agree.
if you ask Madame Blavatsky who your ancestors is and where you come from, she'll look dumbfounded. So you'll look even stupid telling somebody she telling you who you are. It's an insult.
Okay, can I just say something right quick? Because you break down a lot of stuff. Like you'll show movies like The Platform. You'll show movies. I forget
Brother,
what that
but
one.
all that based on ancient cosmology, and ancient cosmology don't talk about no 7 root races. It talk about 7 chakras, 7 planes of existence with 7 versions of you there. So when it comes to the number 7, I'm telling you that Madame Blavatsky don't line up with nothing. I'm teaching about the ancestral signs.
Okay.
That's you and her together. And at that point, I'm gonna challenge both of y'all with the ancestral shit. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, can we just go back and forth right quick for a minute? So if you pulled up a picture of her face or whatever, but if you just pull up a picture of the 7 root races of man, you'll see what I'm talking about. Because
Was
it's saying
she there
exactly
when
what
these
you
7 root races were created by God?
man. Now we know that they got information. I'm not saying Madame
I'm
Blavatsky, but
just
what I'm
saying,
saying is
who was
these
there in the,
societies have.
watch this, brother. When you read the Bible and it say Adam and Eve was created in Genesis, do you believe that?
Oh, I don't. But what I
Okay,
what
well,
I
look,
do is
hold on, hold on. My point is
all
this.
right.
What you got in the Bible is a white man's account of the human races originating from 2 Europeans. And what she giving you is a white lady's account of the human races originated from 7 root races. And what I'm saying is all of that may be interesting, but I'm through with white people's accounts of who the fuck I am. I'm going to deal with what my ancestors said who I am. I'm not playing no more games no more. If I'm going to be wrong, I'm going to say my ancestors led me astray and not no damn Madame Blavatsky, not no King James.
I feel you. I'm not on no religious. I'm not on no
You
following.
are, man. That's what Madame
No,
Blavatsky is. She's an
no.
occultist.
I think you're misunderstanding me just
Okay,
because I brought
brother.
her up as a
Brother, this is
reference.
crazy, but you got it, brother. Go ahead, man.
Man, all I'm saying is the first root race starts with Polaris.
Are no
Then
root
after Polar,
races.
okay, but just hypothetically speaking, can I say them? The first one is the Polarians, which come from Polaris, which is everything that you're saying. Before we had physical bodies, we were spirits. That's where you said that our true self is at the North Pole. That's all I'm saying. Then after that, they expanded outwards to Hyperborea. That means beyond the Borealis. So if you look at the North Pole or whatever, that's where the Aurora Borealis is, where you're
But
talking
see,
about
only
the.
thing I'm saying, brother, is I'm rocking with you. Well, I like your inquisitive nature, but when you try to blend what I'm teaching with Madame Blavatsky, it's gonna be a clusterfuck, and that's what it is now. Hyperborea to me is is a synonym for Eden. The Garden of Eden, the highest universe you can be in. When they talk about the 7 heavens, this would be the highest heaven. They called it Hyperborea.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying, and even when you show that flat Earth map, I forget what it's exactly called, but then it even says in the center with the triangle or whatever, the mountain, the Mount Meru, or where you said that the pygmy people said that they come from, and they even mentioned on the map. That's that Garden of Eden that you're talking about, and I agree with that. But after that, then they're given Lemuria and then Atlantis. And I know you don't mess with that already. But what I'm saying is, instead of looking at it as like, oh, Atlantis, I'm following Atlantis or whatever, I just look at the civilizations that they try to explain. Like when it comes to
Look,
this,
can I show
they're
you
back.
something real quick?
Yeah,
Here go
yeah,
Atlantis right here. You see the top right corner right there? That's Plato's Atlantis. You see that?
yeah. But okay.
Oh, now watch this. Next to that is the flat Earth model. All of this was called Turtle Island. In the bottom right corner right there, that's the Hebrew cosmos, 7 heavens. And all this stuff, the 7 Orishas in Africa. This one collage connects so many parts of the world to one truth right there, which shows you that I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. Like, I'm a guru with this shit, and I'm not even being egotistical. It's like a doctor telling you he's a doctor. I'm saying I'm an expert at all of this stuff, and I think I'm at a point where I can say that now without people think, oh, you being, because you would be egotistical if you wasn't an expert. Like, I got the collages to show it, you know what I'm saying? So the whole thing about what Plato was saying exactly what I'm saying, that this concept of 7 that you speak of is talking about the 7 netters, the 7 chakra layers around the body. When they talk about in the Bible in the top right corner, the great whore of Babylon, which the 7-headed beast, look at right here, man. This is the 7 chakras, the 7 spikes of the Statue of Liberty. And when the Indians wear them feathers around their head, guess what they doing? They're just worshiping the beast. Guess what the Bible say? They all worship the beast, but they do not know it. But guess what? Sanchez know it. Sanchez know how they all worship the beast, but they don't know it. And then we got to talk about what the beast is, because that's the quantum computer and the 7 incarnations. What I'm about Polaris. I'm about the El, not the Elohim. I'm about getting out, which is the concept of 1, not 7. That's the Jet Li concept. That's what this represents.
Okay. Yeah, and that's why I mess with you, man, because your information is deep. Like I'm saying, every little movie, man, it could be a little kids
Man,
cartoon.
it ain't even about that though. It's about the knowledge in it. Right? Think about
Yeah.
this. When you watch the movie Avatar, when you watch the movie Emmett Till, don't talk to me about movies, because goddamn it, man, I'm gonna tell you what's worse than a movie. Watch this. Here's what's worse than a movie. Cheddar Man. I'd rather you talk to me about Avatar than you bring up this shit right here. You see what I'm saying? You more connected with your ancestors talking to me about goddamn Avatar movie and how that's our ancestors and the tree of life that the white man cutting down, Paul Bunyan, versus him trying to tell me who the hell I am with Cheddar Man when he don't know who he is. So a nigga telling me about movies, I'd rather listen to him than a nigga talking to me about Lucy Bones and Cheddar Man. You get my drift, dude?
I got you.
Hey, and real quick, much respect to the brother. I got a couple more people on the panel I wanted to tap in. Roz Ben, you can unmute. Yeah, I know.
I just had a
You
quick
got the
question.
mic, brother.
Appreciate you. I got a quick question for Bro Sanchez. My first question, I got 2 questions for you. My first question is, do you believe that this hologram reality in is being projected from the North Pole?
Yep, I do.
Okay, I agree. Yeah. And now, how do you feel? Is my second question for you. How do you feel about, like, do you believe like we should be focusing on going to the North Pole to get out this matrix, or do you think we should be sitting Indian style and going within?
Sitting Indian style and going within is going to the North Pole. Now, if you really want me to answer that, give me a few minutes to answer you. So check this out. If you were to physically take a trip to the North Pole, you'll never make it there. And what'll happen is you'll reach a big ass cyclone in the middle of the earth that'll suck you up and kill your ass. To really go to the North Pole is to realize that the North Pole is inside of you, and that's called a central nervous system. And I'll show it to you right now. Hold on. Let me show you what this is. You know, every New Year's, right, what do? We drop the ball, right? Watch this. Dropping the ball come from the fact that when your consciousness dropped into the body, your consciousness is a ball of pure energy and light. And when it was a fallen angel and it dropped into the body, that's the ball drop. It was a new year for you. What that mean is God is experiencing a new reality in through the flesh, like Jesus coming into the body. That's what I'm saying. Born into sin, the central nervous system. New Year's represents every new year represent a new incarnation or resurrection, because the flowers come back, everything that died regrows again, all of that. But if you look at the story of Sisyphus, every time he get the ball up the mountain, he drop it again. That's the New Year's ritual, dropping the ball. That's what I'm saying. If you look at like it's so many concepts with this New Year's ritual of dropping the ball, like when you break the yolk and shit to crack the egg for resurrection and Easter. All that is linked to this too, dropping the ball. So one thing I'm gonna say is this right here, man. All this spiritual system, all this shit links back to us for real. It don't link back to no land. It don't link back to Africa, America, China, none of that. India, none of that shit. It linked back to your soul, you. It ain't a geographic location for this where we can trace this knowledge back to. Where we can trace this knowledge back to is to the core of the self.
Facts, bro. Hey, and quick, I just want to chime in real quick with y'all. There's this movie that I keep bringing up called Quantum Mania. It's the new Marvel flick, right? The head villain name is Kang. Kang is so-called the deity or the head god in Greater Zimbabwe near Adam's calendar that grew a giant tree to terraform the upper layer so we could come outside of the inner earth and become the new species that we are. It's not by happenstance that they're using these terminologies, these names in modern day movies. Because like you said, all we're doing is regurgitating our ancient ancestors' understanding, right? The key is that this movie Quantum Mania is about going into the micro, going within. And this is the first movie I've seen where they literally, it's about Ant-Man. Spoiler alert, Ant-Man goes real small and goes within the actual human genome and sees all the amoebas, all the cells, et cetera, right? The only way that Ant-Man could comprehend what was going on the micro scale was he had to drink this fluid out of this thing that threw up, which was red colored. And so that goes deeper and deeper into which we know I don't want to like use certain terminology, but what we're fighting against right now with the so-called kidnappings. I'm just gonna use that. And the things that are going on with children and what they're using these kids for and what kind of chemical they can extract from them. That's what this movie was pointing out, that these elites are thinking that this is how they get in contact with true self. We don't have to go through all those steps, but these are the steps portrayed in this movie. And in this movie, man, I promise you, it goes so crazy. Like, I would love for us to break that movie down like we did Clone Tyrone, because we'll point out all the symbology, the symbolism in, oh, that's what a cell is. That's that right there. That's that part of the inner body right there. That's the pineal gland. They have a character for every single one of these pieces of our anatomy in this movie. I just want to throw that out there. It's about the making a man. Y'all got
I
it.
wanted to get the sister Lexi.
Oh, for sure.
Welcome to the platform. You can unmute. Go ahead.
Salutes to Sister Lexi.
Peace and love, everybody. Salute, Brother Sanchez. I just want to say flat motherfucking power in this bitch.
Flat motherfucking
power. I did have a question, Sanchez. So do you think, because like with my understanding, with the 7 netters within this time matrix, when you get out of the crown chakra, do you think that like we experience a whole nother set of netters, like 7 netters, or like
yeah, that's exactly what I think. I think that 7 is just like dealing with. Put it this way: imagine a flashlight, and then however bright that flashlight is, determine how far away I can see in the dark. And let's say that flashlight allow me to see 7 feet at a time. It only goes 7 feet. That's what the seven netters is like. I think the netters are infinite, but we can only perceive as seven at a time, like kind of like seven, like the number of days are infinite, but we count them seven at a time, 7 days of the week.
Okay. Yeah, but I was just wondering about that because I know I be hearing like some people be talking about is this we in the 15th dimensional time matrix and things like that. So I just wanted to get your theory on that.
Yeah, I think that the netters keep going on and on and on. It's a ripple effect, right? Like you dropping a rock in the water and then it creates an infinite amount of ripples from the center. And so people experiencing that solar system, they'll if you're in a cave and you got I'm still screen sharing. Let me show you some. Watch this.
Yeah, you still
Let me
screen
show you
sharing,
some.
bro.
So just look at the earth like a cave. And let's say what the third eye is, right? The third eye is this light right here on the helmet, right in the middle of the forehead. This light right here help you see in the cave. But it got its limitations, right? It can't see but 7 feet. So because of that, right, you are bound to these 7 chakras or 7 kashas. It's like 7 layers of luminosity. The light getting dimmer and dimmer as it go out to the biggest ones. From the smallest ones are the brightest ones, because they closer to the light source. But what I'm saying is like that's what the third eye is. It's like this light on, like as our spirit occupy the body inside of this earth or the cave. What Plato was talking about, Plato's cave. What we need in this cave is, look at this right here. We need the third eye. You got 2 eyes, but that don't mean nothing inside of a cave. You need the third eye up there to illuminate your path, and that's called awakening.
So are you saying like like we have access to other pineal glands basically? Like when we get up out of
There you
here, we
go.
got access. Okay. I
Because
got you.
check it out. When you say other pineal glands, I like when you said that. I never even thought to say that. That's literally what these chakra layers are. Let me show you. Each of these balls is a different pineal gland or a different third eye or light source allowing you to peek into a different cave or alternate reality. And let's just say you're inside of a cave, inside of a cave, inside of a cave, and it's 7 of them inside of each other, like what I'm showing here with this, ripple effect system. A cup in a cup. And inside of each cup, you got on a different light to illuminate each. There's a version of you in each of these netters, and each one of them is gonna awaken up to the truth. And that's like 7 lights coming on, because it's 7 helmets. There's 7 crystal skulls or the 7-headed dragon, right, that we see here. And that's why we light up the 7 candles on a Jewish menorah. That Jewish menorah candlesticks, when they light the 7 candles and stuff, those are the 7 pineal glands. I like how you put that, or the 7 stargates mental. That means when each of your versions of yourself in these alternate realities wake up, all of them gonna tear a hole through their particular sky or atmosphere and creating 7 portals, which was now all of your 7 candle flames are lit now. And that each time you light a candlestick, that represent a birth or awakening, like a birthday, your birthday cake with the candles. So every time you got 7 versions of yourself. This one right now, my sister, has woken up. So guess what, my sister Alexa? We can light one of your candle flames now. But when you die and you go to your net self, you got to start over again. And don't you be scared, because we're gonna wake up, because it's a ripple effect. What you do in one of them gonna happen in all of them, like a domino effect. So your awakening journey is starting now, and you're finna start lighting all of your 7 candlesticks. And when this whole thing get lit up, you multi-dimensional. Now you out. It's like you're this whole Leviathan 7. You're this demigod sort of. You're a god now, whatever that is. We're it.
For sure, for sure.
And what that is the ability to navigate 7-dimensional planes at once. So the Hindus said we incarnate 7 times, and then the life and death continuum, the cycle of life and death is broken. And the reason that's broken is because we become time travelers like the Mayan and Olmecs. This is an initiation, because it's a process of awakening. This whole reality we in right now is gonna be a experience that the soul take with it to its next reality. And because of it has that, what it can do from its next reality is always revisit this world. People in this world can't even leave this world and come back. But a person that's been to this world and now have went beyond this world can go back. It's just like this. You can't come to Las Vegas and go back to where you at if you don't know where Las Vegas is. Because you first got to learn where it's at to even go there, to go back, to even say, okay, let's go again or go back. Your soul is an explorer, and it discovered this universe that is in now. So when it leads this universe to discover more, it creates a checkpoint system. And the word check is the word shek or shekara, or what we call chakra. Each of these chakras are stargates that we got. It's like a checkpoint system to where we can always go back like reference points into these dimensions to explore our previous selves in these worlds and incarnations and shit. That's all. That's what I'm getting from all of my research.
Yeah, that's deep. And it's like, I don't know. When I come across this information, it excites me. Like, it brings this type of desire that's out this world, because it's only up from here. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I
Even
was
God,
going to say, really, it makes you want to work on yourself a little bit deeper.
Exactly.
just like the God of the Bible say, I have many names. And that's because in these different universes, you're the same you. It's your same name, but it's slightly altered. Like in this universe, right, you may be called, you know what I'm saying? It's just slightly different. So even this right here will show you what I'm talking about with the Hindu, showing you that it's multiple layers of yourself. You ain't just one person. You are a bunch of people that need to synchronize to become a hive mind. Watch this, y'all. This is right here is what they give us for New Year's, right? Now watch this right here. Watch this. This is the same concept. So this here and this here is the same thing. I'm about to break all this down when we talk about the artwork with the ladies with all the hands and shit. And look, we finna share the mic with everybody, man. We on OG Philly channel. This the shit I'm trying to show you right here. You see this? This is what the whole New Year's thing is when you look at this right here. You see? The New Year's ceremony and all that. And what this is right here is a new you, man. The real you is basically a culmination of all these false versions. When they light this thing up, right, the fireworks start from the bottom and they rise all the way up, and it's only when they get to the top that they stand upright. And to the end, they leaning to the side. But that's what we seeing here in Hindu. Look at here. They lit that just like the Shiva god is there, just like we see here. And that's what, like, once y'all see what I'm saying, man, y'all will see, like, this whole thing about who you are now, this person is just a personality, but God got many personalities, and that's what this represent right here. Once you sync all of the personalities of God into one being, that's what we call in God. You're not a God yet, you just a person. You one of God's many various forms of itself. But once you sync all of these many persons, which all of them are you in different netters, right? But once you get all of yourselves in one synchronized, when you wake all of them up with this one truth, now what you will be is a being that's operating sort of like this right here. This is what you become. You become this being that's making an action in every universe. You don't just live in one universe. Like right now, how I'm deciding to talk on this mic right now, let's say that there are 6 more versions of myself in alternate universes, and I'm controlling them too, but they doing something totally different than having a lecture on YouTube. But I'm so good like a juggler that can juggle 7 things in his hands. I can control these 7, as you call it, sister, pineal glands. But I'm one being controlling 7 different versions of myself in 7 different universes at one time. That's what happens when we really get to where we are supposed to be. Just like this artwork showing on the screen. One being, synchronized together based on what? The spinal cord. What's lining up all these females here to become one creature like Mama Kali is they know they got to line up their spinal cord. That's the central nervous system. You're going to make this alignment with all the 7 versions of yourself in these 7 netters. And when you do that, this is what you're going to become. One of these. So you waking up one of the heads now. Then you're going to wake up the second head, then the third head, the fourth head. And when you wake up the 7th head, then you'll be the 7th-headed dragon. You will become a Leviathan. Or this 7 multi-dimensional being that's operating fully consciousness in all of the 7 netters. But so it's like we learn how to operate in them one at a time first. And that's like lighting the 7 candlesticks on that Jewish menorah. You light them one at a time. You see what I'm saying? So that's one incarnation at a time. But once you get to the last candlestick, hey, all of them lit now. But now you can access all of them now. Even though you lit them one at a time, once all of them lit, they all lit. And now you become this Mama Kali 7-armed creature.
Now, are all 7 heads humanoid or?
Well, what this is like you said, a pineal gland is the soul. What's human is the body. You got 7 bodies that exist in 7 universes, but you only controlling one of them right now. That's because you haven't lit the other candlesticks.
What I'm saying is, though, can one of them bodies be like a ladybug or?
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, a lot of folks teach that you can be an elephant in a universe or you can be a shark. No, what I'm saying is the universe is like a mirrorverse. Whatever you are in one of the dimensions, you're the same thing in all of the dimensions. So if you think of the universe like a mirror, right? When I look in the mirror, I don't see a ladybug or a giraffe. The universe gonna reflect the many versions of myself through the many nelters. You see like what this God showing us right now. It don't show us a human head with a horse head with a ladybug head. Now you may say, look at this elephant on the end and all that. But guess what? I don't think that literally mean that they think they're an elephant in another realm. Otherwise, they wouldn't give it human hands and stuff like that. So they got zoo types and animal, like this chick here is on a 7-headed dragon. You ain't no dragon, but them 7 heads literally mean the 7 chakras. But some people will say because they see a minotaur or a sphinx that maybe we can be animals and stuff, but it was just symbolism for real. Just like this same concept I'm showing here now, this was personified as a spider. The spider, the itsy bitsy spider that used the water spout. Here he go in Samaria right here. Who went up the water spout to get out. There you go right there. That's the water spout, the North Pole. And that's the concept of the central nervous system, the spinal cord. If you look at what these women look like, watch this. This is what they look like, a spinal cord. This is what they look like in alignment, the human spinal cord. Look at that tree of life. Look at this. Look at these women here. Now look at the tree of life right here. Same sacred geometry. How am I so on point? It is a coincidence? No, it's because I literally research. I know what I'm talking about. It ain't ego or nothing. Like I stay up at night with this shit. Look at here. Look at this, the rib cage, the spinal cord, and all that. Look at the tree of life. Look at here. It's all about the central nervous system and alignment. Yo, salutes to the panel, man. Hey, we going deep, real talk. I'm gonna drop a bomb, real talk. Sister Alexis, much love. Hey, look here, though. Salutes to Big Dog Philly for having this, man. I think I'm gonna get ready to actually get up out of here, though. But before I do, man, I'm gonna just stick around for a little while to make sure, you know what I'm saying, nobody wanted to entertain you, boy. But I appreciate you for having me, Big Dog Philly, man. It was good to do something different, to network with brothers and all that. So, yeah.
It's my pleasure, brother. Thank you. Much love to everybody. Flat motherfucking power.
Yeah, for sure. And
Peace and
guess
power to
what?
everybody, for
And
sure.
I will gladly come back, OG Philly, if any one of these Sanchez haters hop on the panel. I ain't gonna cap. Cause I know they be coming over here showing their face sometime, and y'all know I ain't lying. But salutes, we had a 5 beer today, and I'm out this bitch, man. Salutes.
Salute, peace to you, brother. For sure.
Peace out.
Yo, keep your foot on.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it on their neck. Salutes to you, me, myself. And salutes to everybody on my side. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here on a Friday night, man. If y'all appreciate what I'm doing, man, hit the like button, share button, and of course, you already know, hit that Cashapp. We appreciate your support as always. Salutes, y'all. Peace and much love.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of this beloved community. We would like to take the time to say thank you for your continued support. We humbly appreciate all donations in the form of Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat, Patreon, and or via channel memberships. All of your contributions are greatly appreciated. Again, thank you for all that you do to show your support.
Sanchez.